Hello there everyone, how's it going? Apologies for all of this to start with, we've had a couple technical hitches, but here we are. How's it going, guys? We alright? Are we alright? Oh yes, camera's being a bit weird right now, as I said, yeah. One or two little technical hitches here. But we should be up and running now. How are we doing? Everything alright? Everything alright? I sure hope so. Is everyone in the chat and stuff? Oh, I can see people in the chat and whatnot. That is absolutely fantastic. Yes, indeed. How about we get rid of that notification that's down there? Yeah, clogging up the screen. You know, whenever I try to start these streams, I always try to make the start transition smooth. But as you can see there, wasn't quite smooth. Everything is okay now, though. Everything is good. Well, hopefully. Anyway, hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully you can all see me. Hopefully I look good. But hey, we can't have hopes for everything, can we? We'll just have to see. So hello, everyone. What's up? Yep, what have we got? Slug Slurry says, hello senpai, it's me, Slug Slurry from part 6, and I love these vids, keep up the good work. I shall try, very much so. Doom Guy says, hope this is the end. That's arguably a nice thing to say, arguably. Super Cool Bros YouTube says, my is effed up. Well, is what it is. Doom Guy says, because I'm hyped for XCOM. I'm just going to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing XCOM next, but it'll probably be some point next week maybe, because I want to get this one done. You know, I want to get this one done, which involve editing it and stuff like that as well. So, and I think I will do XCOM 2, as I said. That's people saying. FireZ Game says, sorry, 2 secs in a fight about 5 million super mutants. In a fight with about 5 million super mutants. Oh dear, that's quite a lot. Yes, alright, so everyone is just saying hello. Yep, that's good. We'll wait a little bit as per normal to go ahead and get everybody in the stream. And once again, my counter isn't working. It's working on stream, you know, for you guys to see. But it ain't working on my little preview window here. As per typical. Yeah, it says 25 there. There we go. There we go. What are people saying? Gavin Ray says Subnautica fun. Well, it is fun, if that's what you're saying. I certainly like it. That's another thing. I'll need to record some of that when all of this is done. That will be absolutely fantastic. And, yeah, everything seems to work so far, which is fantastic. I actually did go ahead and lower some of the processing settings, so that hopefully when we jump into Fallout 4 later, then everything should be a bit smoother, because, you know, it's been a bit crazy, you know, as we actually start doing the stuff inside Fallout 4, and then it kind of settles out after a while. Adam Cabin says, creation kits fire effects are really hard to find and place. Are they? Yeah, I haven't had trouble with them so far, but then again, smoker ones are okay. Daniel Wilson says 27. 27 what, I wonder? Does it mean 27 people watching? Let's go ahead and see. But anyway, just wait a little bit, see if we can get everybody in, see if we can get everybody into the stream, so we can enjoy some finer render building goodness. As per normal, let's go ahead and tweet out the stream. Go ahead and get rid of that. The stream has started. Come join now to see the latest, if I can spell latest test. Latest test at Fallout, because, you know, why not? Building with mods. Boom. Tweet. Woohoo. Excellent stuff. That has been posted, so more people are aware of the stream. Fantastic. Obviously, there wasn't a stream yesterday. I was still very, very tired. You know, the last one I did, I kind of capped it at 2 hours. But I was still very tired the next day. So yesterday I thought, you know what, I won't do a stream. That way we can have, like, a stream today where everything is perfect and hopefully we get everything done. Okay, Laura Alstred says, I'm here and about to share. That's what we want to hear. We want to see people here and we want them to share. Fantastic stuff. Everyone goes ahead and shares the stream. You share it to 10 people, they share it to 10 people. Next thing you know, we got everyone on Earth and their mothers watching the stream. And that's exactly what we want, isn't it, people? All the mothers. 6 says, the work of a social mastermind. Yes. Slug Slurry says, what football team do you support? I support Man United. I do not watch football. Now nobody hates me because I can't support the wrong team if I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? If there is a right and a wrong team. I'm sure people who watch football would say there's a right and wrong. But I personally don't. Alrighty, so this is the last thing we're going to do today. We've got quite a lot of stuff in here in terms of the kind of main core of this room. But we need to add more greaves, we need to add more decorations, and maybe a couple more bits of furniture. I actually did go ahead and tidy up some things. yesterday. You know, since I didn't do a stream, I thought I'll tidy up some of the really boring stuff so it actually looks good when we start. Primarily, I added some of these pipes that we said we were going to add. I found them and added them there. I only added just a little amount of them. You know, at first I filled the entire ceiling, but it looked too busy at that point. Mr. Coolface says they're there and they shared. That is absolutely fantastic. Fourth Pixel says I'm here and I'm queer. Ta-da! Popping in like a magic trick. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you. And also another thing I did, which I was really putting off. I was really putting it off because it was going to be really, really boring for the stream. So I went ahead and did it off stream. I tidied all of the wires. As you can see, all the wires on the ceiling are now actually on the ceiling. You know, they were kind of hovering all around the place because they were attached to the original cave rock. And that didn't actually make sense now the cave rock was gone. We just had bits of wire floating everywhere. But now, all of them are attached to the ceilings in their proper places. So everything looks neat and tidy now, which is fantastic. That would have taken... It didn't actually take that long in hindsight. But it's something I'm glad I got done because it was really getting in the way. Doom Guy says, hey Render, do something with the bed. It's really lovely. I really like the bed here. You know, I don't know what I would add. You know, maybe like a little table and stuff like that, a little side counter. But I like the idea of the tire bed, you know? Because whilst a tire bed doesn't sound very comfy, if you're Virgil and you weigh like 700 pounds, then it might actually not be that bad. You know, put a mattress on top so you're not sleeping on the metal. And it might actually, you know, give it a little bit of suspension. A little bit of suspension. What else have we got? Hans says, are you going to be doing XCOM next week? You might as well finish downloading XCOM 2 so you can play it on stream for YouTube. Yes, it is all downloaded. It is ready to go. What I'll probably do is, I'll do the same as last time. I will go ahead and get all the people who have donated, you know, at least $10 US. I'll go ahead and make their characters to the best of my abilities, and then they should be in game, ready to go. You know what I mean? So that'll be fantastic. I don't know how the system works with XCOM 2, in the sense that, can you just get those soldiers straight away, or do you have to wait for them to pop up in the natural kind of recruitment cycle? I hope that's not the case. I want all of the people who donated to be able to join in the squad immediately. You know, I'll have to test that a little bit. But yeah, we'll do XCOM 2. Even though, I was talking about this with some guys I played Battlegrounds with earlier. And we all kind of agree that XCOM 1 is far better than XCOM 2. But then again, you know, we are seasoned XCOM guys, so maybe that's why we think that, you know. If you're newer to the franchise, then you might say otherwise, you know. Atticus Finch says, hi, Final Render. Hello there, Atticus. And he also says hello to everyone. So everyone say hello to Atticus Finch. Hello, Atticus. How are you? Atticus Finch also says, what about adding a tire swing for the animal in Virgil? He's not Winston from Overwatch, you know. He's a scientist. Very smart guy. What else have we got? SUB says, final. I'm on my second account because I can't speak on my other account. Shia Gorath. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But as I keep saying to people, I hope you only sub to me on one account because that does hurt my channel otherwise. Mr. Coolface says, what's for drink today, Final Render? Well, I'm glad you asked, Mr. Coolface. Once I've finished off the last 2 sips of my coffee, maybe, we have got some fantastic 7-Up. The fantastic 7-Up, the fruity lemonade drink. Very, very nice. Very tasty indeed. And I like it. You know, it's not Dr. Pepper. Let's get that out of the way. It's not Dr. Pepper. It is not the surgeon. But it is still very nice. And, you know, I actually liked the other up drinks. You know, this is number 7, but 1 through 6 I also quite liked. Number 4 wasn't as good, but the other ones were good. Anyways, bad jokes aside, Slug Slow says, will you ever play Fortnite, Render? I actually tried it for the first time today. It's alright. I can see why people like it. It will take some practice, but I wouldn't do it on stream or anything like that because I can't play online games while streaming. But I can see why people like it. It ran like dog turd though. It really did. Like, I was going from like 10 frames a second to 80, 10 to 70. You know, it was crazy frame rate. I'll have to see if there's some options to maybe cap the FPS. Brandon Smith says, sorry I'm late. I had to go to the hospital. I got super glue in my eye. Oh, dude, that's horrible. That is really horrible. Oh, dear. So you're all like this? Look like a pirate. You've got a patch on. I hope so. But, oh, man, that's... How did you do that? I'm very curious. How did you do that? Spitfire23 says, how's the build going? The build's going pretty good. Like, we'll go ahead and take a look. You know, the upper section is pretty much done. It's got a lot of the stuff that was already in there. But we've obviously adjusted the layout a little bit. We've added much more stuff. Done some work with the lighting and stuff. So it looks really, really good on the upper level. Looks very mad scientist. And we've also got this lower section here, which is going to be the living area, which we are going to be fixing up today. And obviously, this might actually be the last stream we do. It might be the last stream we do for this build, because once it's all done, I have to edit the video, get that out, and then, you know, maybe wait a couple of days and stuff like that before the next streams and start doing the next one. You know, I've been thinking about what to do. I've obviously got lots and lots of notifications and recommendations from you guys. So we'll make it a good one, and we'll do it the same again, you know, where if we do it in the settlement mode or in the creation kit, next one will probably be creation kit as well, then we'll get something really good going. We've got a notification there. What have we got? Doom Guy has donated €2 through Super Chat. If you're doing XCOM today, make me look like Doom Guy. I know, you keep saying every time, you want the green armor, you want to look like the Doom Guy. I've got you, buddy, okay? Trust me, I've got you. In fact, I'll make you first. How about that? I'll do you first. I'll do the rest of you later. Well, at least everyone who donates at least $10 US. Okay, Max Webster Butcher says, give Virgil a friend. Well, we have given him a friend, actually. Right down here, we got a little mole rat. We got a little mole rat named after Pat Rat, which is actually one of the viewers of the stream. And he's there. And when I was doing the tidying up earlier, I noticed he actually does walk around and stuff. At first, I thought he was just static, but no, he does walk around and things. So that's really good. And I don't know if he'll be able to get out of that doghouse now I think about it, actually. I might just put him down there. Now, leave him in the doghouse. If he makes his way out, he makes his way out. That's fantastic. But everyone, because we've got a donation, Doom Guy, Doom Guy, Doom Guy, Doom Guy. Everyone chant Doom Guy in the chat for donating €2. That is absolutely fantastic. Yes. Alrighty, so how many people are watching now? It says we've got 42 people in the stream. Okay, so remember, keep sharing the stream. Make sure all of your friends are in here. Tell your friends, if they don't go ahead and watch the stream for at least 10 minutes, then you'll be very upset with them. Because if they watch 10 minutes, I guarantee they'll stay for a bit longer. You know what I'm saying? If we can keep people for 10 minutes, keep their attention for 10 minutes, then I bet they're willing to stay for much, much longer. Oh, and on a side note, people, on a side note, you may notice that I no longer have the subscriber counter below my name. That was because people were deliberately unsubscribing, trying to knock it back down to below 40k. Because they thought that would be funny in the stream. It's not funny, so I've had to remove that. Unfortunately, it's one of those scenarios where a few spoiled apples have spoiled the party. Or that's for saying, I believe. But anyways, yeah, that's why it's not there anymore. I hope you understand, and I hope you curse all the people who deliberately try to mess with the sub count and deliberately harm my channel by doing that. Now that aside, that's fantastic. Mr. Coolface says, you got an advert on the stream, anyone else? Well, it's interesting you say that, because this stream has actually been demonetized. So are you saying that there is an ad playing despite it being demonetized? That really annoys me, actually. So that means you guys are watching ads and I'm not getting any of those ad money. Tell you what, I'm just ticking the box which say do not monetize with ads. If people donate, we ain't having ads on it. It's that simple. If people donate, we ain't having advertisements on it. So I've just turned off the ads there. Hopefully YouTube actually does that. Alright, so as I said, we have got 40 people in here. So let's go ahead and have some fun then. So, what I think we'll probably do, we'll probably get the grebes and stuff like that on the walls first. See what we can kind of work with. Go ahead and grab some of these grebes. As we know, grebes are just kind of basic assortment of pipes and stuff, you know. Basic assortment of pipes, which we can go ahead and put on there. We've got like some vents and stuff there. If we go right down to the bottom, I believe, we go to the vault ones. These are the really good ones. Maybe not that one, that's kind of an air duct kind of thing. Same for that one. We've actually got some stuff like that. But these ones here, these are the ones we want. The ones that are directly below the vault ones. So let's go ahead and start throwing some of these up onto the wall. And then if we want to add stuff to the walls like picture frames and stuff, we can obviously go ahead and remove some of them if we want to. But if we don't have them there, we don't know what kind of space we've got to work with. So let's go ahead and start building, people. Let's hit the record button. Wait for the old shadow play to kick in. Boom, recording has started. Isn't that fantastic, people? Excellent stuff. So obviously I record shadow play, or I should say, what's it called? NVIDIA Share is what it's technically called now. I don't know why they changed their name. Shadow play sounded much cooler in my honest opinion. But that's what it is. That's how it is. Going to put some of these onto the wall. Now if I remember correctly, we need to angle these a little bit, don't we? I believe it's on the Y axis. And we need to rotate them by like 3 degrees, something like that. It's not on the Y, must be on the X. Yep, it's something like that, because these walls which we've picked are actually kind of at an angle. You know, they're not exactly in line. Maybe 1 more degree rotation. Yeah, put it on to 3. Nah, not that. 3. There we go, how's that? Yeah, that's looking okay. Bring it out just a tad. I don't like that grebe, actually, you know, because it doesn't really quite work with the wall. Go ahead and get a smaller one, stuff like that. Or even have some horizontal. I don't think we've got any horizontal, have we? Can horizontal work with these grebes? Let's go ahead and take a look. So yeah, as I've just mentioned, you know, these streams come ad-free because people donate to these streams. And if you want to ensure that they stay ad-free, then go ahead and donate to the stream. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Whatever you can, big or small, doesn't matter. And then we can keep these ad-free. Go ahead and put that there. How's that looking? That didn't even apply the rotation, did it? No, it didn't. Goddamn swine. Okay, there we go. Right, so we've got a nice good old grebe there. And they actually poke out of the top. That still works, though. That still works. What are people saying in the chat? Shayagorov's second account. Do you just change your name again, dude? Final Randy, are you having a good day? Yes, I am having a good day. Doom Guy says he didn't get an ad. Gavin Ray says no ads here. That's very bizarre. But, oh well. I've turned the ads off now anyway, so that'll be absolutely fantastic. Nick Matthews says, anyone know anyone who makes Fallout 4 lore vids? Other than Oxhorn. Oh yeah, there's tons of them, man. There's absolutely tons of them. There is a good buddy, well, I say a good buddy of mine, someone who has supported the stream and is a subscriber, Fatal Krauser. I believe he does lore vids on Fallout 4. That's something you can check out. I think Lone Vault Wanderer is a friend of the stream. He's done a couple, I believe. He's actually doing a huge lore series on Borderlands and just finished one on Bioshock, actually, if you want to go check those out. I didn't actually play Bioshock. Well, I played the first one. I played a little bit of Infinite. But I don't know, it never really caught my... It didn't really tickle me pickle, you know? I couldn't really get too into it. I just kept thinking, it's good. I don't see what's so special about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I played it again, you know, because I played it when it first came out. You know, when I was like a Call of Duty run and gun 360 no scope. Give me that MLG Pro skills kind of console gamer. But now I might think differently. I like this big grebe right here. Grebe sounds like an insult, doesn't it? Well, shut up, you grebe. You damn dirty grebe. Actually, no, that sounds racist almost, you dirty grebe. Just put dirty on the end of any kind of name or label and it instantly sounds really horrible. Like, you dirty, nice person. You know, just instantly sounds horrible. But it's not. Okay, I really like that grebe right there. That looks really good like that. And again, you know, doing this kind of stuff just adds a bit of definition and texture. It stops the place being boring when you look at the walls, because otherwise it's just a boring wall. And you know what I mean? Han says, I'm not trying to criticize, but the bed looks really lonely. Like, kind of bold. Well, as people have been saying, you know, we can add the stuff. I do like the theme of it. Obviously, this is actually part of the base game, this bed. We didn't make this bed. But, you know, we can go ahead and maybe add a little counter to the side of it. Maybe put a pillow there. If we can get, like, maybe some kind of tarpaulin, you know, like a bug catcher thing. If there is such a thing in the game, we could probably do that. In fact, now think about it, there might be something similar to that. You know, we've got like these Raider tent pieces. Might be able to work. Go ahead and find one which has already got the poles. And, don't know what that is there. Got one which has already got the poles, and we might be able to actually go ahead and make a nice looking bed kind of thing. There are definitely some which already have the legs, aren't there? Like, maybe they're part of a pack. Let's type in Raider. Raider tent. Ah, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. I don't know if this will be too big or not. Well, we can obviously shrink it down, can't we? Oh dear, that is pretty darn big. That's enormous. Let's go ahead and shrink that down. And maybe just do that like that. How's that looking? Move it a bit this way, maybe. There we go. That's instantly a bit nicer. And, you know, maybe we can put, like, some kind of bookshelves and stuff like that in the background, and everything will be good. Timothy Zelin says, what kind of kinky thumbnail is that? I don't know what you're talking about. I generally don't know. It's just a regular one, isn't it? Well, it's a regular final render one. Anyway, like, something that a lot of people have been saying about YouTube is that they really hate the kind of clickbait stuff. And maybe the very first 3 videos I did, there were kind of clickbaity thumbnails, but I don't think I've done any since. You know, because they just didn't really work, you know? They didn't really bring in views, and if they did, it was often people who were angry because they felt betrayed in a way. And, you know, I can understand that. So that's why I don't really do it, you know? And somebody looking good in a thumbnail isn't clickbaity, is it? Anyone else agree? FireZ Game says, anyone feeling ill? Because I feel like poop. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. No one likes feeling ill. But again, I was very lethargic and tired yesterday, so there was that. Alright, let's go back to add in some grebes. And obviously these grebes We can go ahead and remove them if we want to go ahead and put stuff onto the walls, so don't worry about that. But we'll see what we can get away with. Go ahead and just add some big ones for now. That's a corner one, isn't it? Can we put that in a corner maybe, or is it too much? I think it's like this way. Is that the way? Do you know the way? See, I know memes. I hate them, but I know them. But yeah, this corner one here. Trying to work out which corner it is. Like, nah, I don't like it anyway. I don't like it anyway. I'd rather just fill up the kind of main squares. You know what I'm saying? Go for these individual ones. And also, another thing I did when I was kind of tidying this place up was that I went ahead and got rid of a lot of the stuff that you can't see because it's hidden behind the walls, which would otherwise affect loading. You know, like all the kind of cave parts and stuff, which are now behind the walls, which you can no longer see, or at least the player can no longer see. So go ahead and get rid of those. That way it speeds up the loading time and stuff, you know? Because if you can't see it, there's no point in it being there. And it loads it either way. So we'll go ahead and just delete everything like that. Just going to keep the render times good. Alright, what if I put that like there? Does that work? The pipe works, but there's like a flat piece right down there, which doesn't really do anything. Alright, so what are people saying in the chat? Fourth Pixel says, jabba, 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 jab, jab, jab. Well, if you say so. If you say so. Axel Plays Game says, is this the actual Virgils cave, but remade? Also, haven't seen any of this, and I already love it. This is the actual Virgil cave. You know, this isn't a new one. This is the actual cave. If you kind of look at the main laboratory, you might see one or two little sections you recognize, like this. Well, it's kind of a lathe is still there. All of that kind of stuff is still there. All this table and things were still there. We haven't touched that at all, actually. Oh, that being said, actually, I had an idea with this Gatling laser. Do you remember someone said put some kind of reference to Forks in there? You know, Forks, which is obviously in Fallout 3. He was a super mutant, but he hadn't quite lost all of his intelligence yet. We went ahead and did that. I wonder, can we make our own one? Rather than just putting a Gatling laser there, can we make an actual Gatling laser? Maybe like a legendary one. I've actually never tried it. I've never tried to make a legendary one. I don't know how you do it. It's worth a quick look, isn't it? Alright, so it'll be in the weapons, won't it? There you go, right at the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that Gatling laser for now. Make a duplicate of this Gatling laser. Let's go ahead and edit this. There we go. Alright, so Gatling laser. Let's call it Forks Gatling laser. Yeah, Forks' Gatling laser in Fallout 3. Did it have a name or anything? Or is it just a regular Gatling laser? Oh yeah, see, there you go. We've got enchanting. This is how we go ahead and make it like a legendary one. Fantastic stuff. So, let's call it Forks' Gatling laser. But as I said, Forks' Gatling laser. Was it called anything, or was it just called a Gatling laser? Forks' I'm going to type this into Google now. Forks' Gatling laser. Forks' Gatling laser Fallout Wiki. Fandom powered by Wikia. No, by the look of it, it's just called Forks' Gatling laser. Okay, let's do that. Some people may say, how did it get here? What's up with it? And how on earth do you function without it? Well, it's in-game now. Forks' Gatling laser. Just as a little nice touch, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Shaya Gore of Second Account says, where's the super mutant armor? Dude, we've only just started. We've only just started. We know all of this. Alright, so, let's see. Enchanting, what do we want it to do? What do we want it to do? Do we want it to do, like, fire damage? Or do we want it to do, like, I don't know, extra bleed or something? I don't know how this works. But we've got skill there. I don't know. Let's say it actually goes up with strength. Automatic, yep. Reach or weighs 18. Let's go ahead and make it weigh a bit less. You know, make it weigh a bit less. Because, you know, it's like a prototype thing. There we go. Also, melee speed. Let's speed it up a bit since we've made it a bit lighter. Go ahead and make sense. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see. Otto Ottoman58 says, I loved Forks in Fallout 3, though as much... I loved Forks in Fallout 3, though I almost never had the right karma for him. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. You had to go ahead and free him, didn't you? We'll go ahead and give it a scope. Again, I've never really actually made these weapons and stuff before. Never actually tried it. Alrighty, so we've got a description. Let's add a description. A powerful Gatling laser from a far away land. Well, it's not that far, is it? It's Washington, D.C. It's not too far. Hans says, when you shoot it, it shows you the way. The legendary effect is called Ugandan Pride. Funny, but we're not actually going to be doing anything like that, because that'll mean scripting and stuff like that, and we don't really want to do that, as we know. We'll actually make its reload speed a bit quicker as well. Let's go ahead and make it like 0.75. Just like 25% faster. There we go. Little bit like that. Alright, so it does damage type. Yep. Capacity 500. I assume that means it's ammo capacity. Let's go ahead and make it 850. We're making a powerful weapon here. We're making a powerful weapon. And go to make it more valuable. Let's make it worth 1,200 caps. And yeah. I think that's it. And yeah, this enchanting, I think this is it. Okay, who is better, Strong or Forks? Well, as I said, I haven't really done anything with Strong in the game, so I honestly can't answer that. Eli Wetzel says, bring back the Fallout 4 Let's Play. I don't think I've done any, have I? I don't think I've done any Fallout 4 Let's Plays. I did one Survival, you know, but I think that's it. So, what would be a good kind of effect? Weapon mod bleed, so it does bleed damage. Shock and bleed. Extra stealth damage. What do we want? Fire hit? Honestly, don't know how this will work. I've never actually made a new weapon before in-game. Flame chance always. I assume that means it sets things on fire. I think that would be cool. Or when you shoot it, it downloads all of Eleonora's and Shrek mods from the Nexus. It's called This Is Madness. Okay. Well, how about we leave it for there then? We'll leave it for there. Yo, I think it now does extra fire damage. It's worth a bit more. All that stuff. As I said, never tried to make a weapon before, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, create new form. And we'll go ahead and drop it in there. There we go. We made a new weapon. A legendary weapon, I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. And drop it down there. There we go. Sweet. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, so where were we before we started doing that, before we got distracted? Greaves we were doing. So how many people are in the chat right now? How many people are talking in the chat? We've got 40 people watching the stream. That is absolutely fantastic. How about we go ahead and get some more people in here? How about this? How about this? How about, rather than a share spike, let's... Oh, there goes the camera. Typical, I was about to say something really cool, the camera goes dead. Isn't that just my luck? Boom, there we go. So now, let's get a like spike. A like spike. That's what we want, a like spike. Sure, I'm totally ripping that from Game Attack, but I want it. Let's get a like spike in the chat, so that we can go in and get lots of people watching this fantastic stream. Right, go ahead and bring the chat back. And bring that back. Fantastic stuff. FireZ Games was final render. What's your favorite animal? Probably me. Probably me. Alright, let's go ahead and add some more greaves. Doom Guy says too many greaves. Say what? Don't think I know what you mean there, buddy. Mr. Coolface says like Spike. Definitely like Spike. Too much stuff with the bed, please. Well, as I said, dude, you know, add the stuff now. And then when we add stuff around it, like bookcase and stuff, we'll remove things accordingly. But better to add them all now and get them all done. And then remove stuff later. You know what I'm saying? If you do it that way, then you're not left wondering what to do. What on earth is that? A Grebe reactor. Looks kind of cool. That's another one. Ooh, look at that thing. That's kind of cool looking. Grebe wart. A wart? Ugh. We don't want any warty grebes up in here. Grebe junk. Again, just random chunks of metal and stuff like that. Grebe deco free. Yeah, something like this would be nice. Go ahead, like, add some more vents and stuff like that. There we go, Game Attack are going to be streaming in half an hour. Fancy that. We gotta watch me first, though. Gotta watch me first. That's the rule. Okay, let's go ahead and edit that there. Yes, edit the Grebe, please. There we go. Click on that. And we'll go ahead and make it 3 degrees, I think we said. That's not right. Oh, yeah, it's on the Y now, isn't it? Because it's, On the other way. It's on the other way. Do you know the way? Apparently not. Right, go ahead and change its scale a little bit. Turn off the snapping, because that's going to interfere. And line it up just like that. There we go. Put it there. Maybe make it a tad bigger. Move it up slightly. Sweet. There we go. And, yeah. Just add maybe 1 or 2 more. And then we'll go ahead and see what's up. Hans says, Warty-Greebs, has science gone too far? Well, maybe. I don't know. Because whenever you got a Warty-Greeb, typically you do need to go to the doctor. But then again, Virgil probably is a Warty-Greeb himself. Let's go just get this one. Greeble 6. Greeble 6. I liked the others, but not too sure Greeble 6. What's that look like? That's kind of a cool one to just like whack there, right on the edge maybe. Again, layer things up. Make them look interesting. Better than just a boring old wall. No one wants boring old walls. Boring old walls make boring old people. Go ahead and grab that. And go ahead and grab it there. So I don't know how many of these we'll remove. Really depends on what we want to do with the walls. You know, get like some monitor banks, maybe some computer banks, stuff like that. And all of those will mean removing some of the greebs. -3. There we go. Fantastic stuff. Nick Matthews says, what about fans for air? Ooh. Yeah, we could probably put like some fans and stuff like that in there. We've got a couple in the upper lab, but we haven't got any down here yet. That's not quite touching the wall yet, is it? Turn off the snapping. And make just a little bit of adjustment. There we go. And maybe move it a bit to the side. And let's grab a vent. Grab an air vent right there. I just spilled coffee all over me, god darn it. You just see that? You just see that? That's goddamn atrocious. How many people does it take to feed Final Render? More than just himself. Otto Ottoman says, I gotta go. Sorry, couldn't stay long. Bye, guys. Everyone say goodbye to Otto. Goodbye, Otto. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Hopefully to see you soon. Alrighty, so. Carry on adding, find a vent. I know there are vents and stuff. I know there's a lot in the vaults, for example. See, Vault Greeb vent. If it doesn't look like the Vault-Tec symbol, then it could be okay. That's just piping, isn't it? Don't want that. Again, just piping. Just piping. We don't want piping. What's that there? Ah, there we go. That's a bit better. That's more like what I'm looking for. That isn't the one I selected. This is not the vent you are looking for. That one like that. Say what? What's going on with this there? Creation kit. Does that look like a vent to you? Don't look like a vent to me. Don't know what kind of crazy vents you're used to. There we go. There we go. Go throw up a vent right there. Excellent stuff. And now rotate it to, what was it? -4? Actually, that kind of works. That kind of works there, actually, as it is. Alright, so. We've got some greaves on the wall. And again, we can go ahead and add and remove them as we please. That is the beauty of the creation kit. Hans says, don't forget to nav mesh the place afterwards, because if you don't, Virgil won't know the way. Well, that's true. That is true. Virgil will not know the way if we don't go ahead and do that. But we will. In fact, what does the nav meshing look like, in fact? Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. So as you can see, some of it works. A lot of it doesn't. If we look up here, that's what the nav meshing looked like prior to changing all the walls and stuff. Look how much space we've made. Obviously, everywhere it doesn't have a red box on it, that wasn't accessible originally. But now it is. Made all this cool space. I'll go ahead and turn off the nav meshing for now. That's boring. Nav meshing's really boring. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Alright, so now that's done. Let's go ahead and brighten up his little living area then, shall we? Let's go ahead and get a pillow. We did say we wanted a pillow. Let's go ahead and get a straw one. Just because, you know, it's kind of in keeping with the aesthetic. And this bed here. This bed here. Head goes on that end. Okay, let's go ahead and put the pillow on that part there. Just like that. There we go. So now the person's head actually rests on the pillow. Doesn't matter that the hand kind of glitches through. You know, because that's kind of like the person's hand is kind of underneath the pillow, you know. But that works. That works. So we've got a little pillow there. Maybe a clock. Maybe an alarm clock. I think we've got an alarm clock. Indeed we do. Go ahead and put that there. Next to his little It's got like a little Yushka cap, isn't it? Yushka? Yushka? What are the name of the Russian hat things? You know, the ones with the kind of ear things. Okay, Doom Guy says nav mesh off stream. Well, I don't know, actually, because it actually doesn't take too long. It probably only takes like 10 minutes. So, that'll probably be the very last thing we do anyway. So, it's not the end of the world. FireZ Game says, I need final facts to keep me alive because I am sleepy. Final facts. Okay, let's see if we can hit you with some final facts. Here's a final fact. If you go to bed with an itchy bum, you wake up with a stinky finger. Final fact. There we go. Can I get a like for that final fact? Because that was goddamn genius. I don't know about you, but that was absolutely genius. Alright, so what else can we get for this kind of bedside thing? Let's get like a cabinet. You know, like a little bedside cabinet. I believe we've got some which kind of work. These might be too big. There's that, yeah. Oh, that's a pre-war one, though, it says. Are there any which aren't pre-war? Then again, it might actually just have a material already assigned. Let's go ahead and see. Go ahead and... Ooh, drag that one in there. That don't look pre-war to me. Not really what I'm after right now, anyway. No, I want something that's on the floor, you know? What about that one? Yeah, that's more like what I'm after. I mean, he's already got a trunk. Keep in mind, he's already got a trunk. So yeah, go ahead and grab that. Or do I want that? Put that towards the back of the room. Gonna put some of those to the back of the room, like that. Maybe add another one there. And we could probably put something in the middle. Like a computer terminal bank or something like that. I think that would be cool. In fact, let's do that now. Let's go ahead and get monitors. Gonna get some monitor banks and stuff like that. I put a bookshelf in there full of books so Virgil can read to relax, says Chrissy Reed. Almost certainly, because we did actually have the holotape games and stuff, but that's not really enough, is it? I imagine he would really enjoy reading more than playing games, even though we did come up with a very lore-friendly and believable reason why he might want to play those games. I'm sure that's all what we do, right? Alright, now, unfortunately, we have only got these Institute ones, which look great. They do. They look great. But unfortunately, they've got the white edges, which is alright. It looks cool, but it doesn't fit the aesthetic, you know? So what I did with the Kellogg house is I actually covered them up. I covered them up with something else, so you could only see the monitors, and it worked really well. If any of you guys saw that mod, it worked really well when we covered them up with like wood and stuff like that. We'll probably do it with, say, I don't know, probably do it with some metal here. I'm gonna put that there and adjust that greave a little bit. Like that. There we go. So we've got a little monitor bank there. Raise it up a bit. Because we are planning to put cameras in here as well. CCTV cameras, you know, around the place. So therefore we'll go ahead and add a monitor bank. Just like that. Shaya Gorov's second account said, only losers do drugs. That is true. That is very true. Only losers do drugs. Even though, you know, in the Olympics, actually had to make special rules because people who took drugs were winning far too much. But, let's ignore that. Let's ignore that for now. Anyway, so what else have we got? Lewis Wright says, make a super mutant-sized toilet. We do need a toilet, though, that being said. Should we just make a bucket or something? You know, like a wooden place with a bucket? I don't know. We do need to do that. We do need to do that. Doom Guy says, you should be a level designer. I don't know, actually. Because I can think of stuff to put in the world and stuff. I could do world building. But actually designing something that would be fun to play, that's very different indeed. I don't know if I could do that. Okay, so, what about the metal greaves and stuff we got already? Are they just called greebles? Yeah, greebles. I gotta get a cat called greebles. It's true. Get some of those. We might be able to cover up these, kind of white panels with them. FireZ Game says, that TV, what I was talking about 6 streams ago. Well, that one we've added. I hope so. I hope that's the one you were talking about. Because it's a pretty nice one. As I said, the biggest problem with it is that it's got the white edges. And obviously you could fix that if you went ahead and made some of your own textures and stuff. But that would mean making external assets. And we don't do that around here. No sirree. We want everyone to be able to download these. Because if everyone can download them, then that's more people seeing the videos, isn't it? That's the way it works. Alright, go ahead and move that to the side. Is this going to work? Not really, no. It's not really going to work. Tell you what. Sink it into there a bit. Just enough. There we go. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work because this middle part is actually sticking out of the wall. So therefore, so is the monitor bank. Yeah, just a little bit. So what I might do, I might get rid of... I really like this greeble here. I'm going to get rid of that one. And move this one to the side. Move the monitor over here. Monitor bank right there. That being said, though, actually, can we just make this big? Can we make it big? Like that? And then sink it in? Ooh. 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 Oh, oh. I'm liking this. I'm liking this, people. Now we're cooking with fire. Or gas. Or whatever it is. What's the safe one to cook with? Yes. That's the wrong way. Not -3, just regular old 3. Please, Bob. Fantastic stuff. There we go. Alright, so now that that's in place. Slide it in a bit more. Slide it in as much as it can go without glitching. There we go. Now maybe make it a tad bigger. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And we'll add something at the bottom to kind of cover it. In fact, we might just be able to make this a tiny bit bigger just to cover it. Just like that. Raise it up a bit. Not really, no. Pull it back a bit. And then make a duplicate of it. How about that? Kind of glitching a little bit there. There we go. How about that? Still glitching a little bit, actually. Yes, unfortunately. Bring it forward a tad. Just like that. Oh, but no, it's really bothering me that you can see that bit right there. Okay, Shayagorov second account says, is mayonnaise an instrument? Always, Shayagorov. Always. FireZ Game says, can we get another like spike? Can we, render? I don't know. You got to ask yourselves that. Can we get another like spike, people? I want to see how many people are viewing right now. 42 people. Can we get 42 likes on this stream? I certainly hope so. Atticus Finch says, nothing browns egg-like radiation. Interesting. That sounds always metaphorical in a way. What can we cover this with? What can we cover this with? We could just... Oh. I nearly deleted something from the entire game there. Glad I didn't do that. Glad I didn't do that. Let's go ahead and get this counter. One we've already got. Duplicate it. Rotate it. Because this one's a bit taller. So we kind of get away with glitching it into there a little bit. Maybe. Might be too tall. Yeah, that's too tall, unfortunately. I love the idea of doing this, but I just need to cover that up with something, you know? Because it kind of spoils it that this bottom part is sticking out. Go back to the original plan of just putting those there. Mark another one there. Just like that. And now, could just stick some metal there or something. You know, just cover it up. You know, just cover it up. Is that alright? Do you think that's okay? William Dan says, yo, Render, how you doing? That's fantastic. I am doing very good. Thank you very much for asking. It's fantastic that you ask. FireZ Game says 45 likes already. Well, that means we need to go ahead and get some more viewers in. Share spike now, people. We got the like spike. We achieved optimum likeness for the amount of viewers we have. 100% like ratio. Let's go ahead and get another share spike on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your Bebo, on your pen pal. Go ahead and get everyone in here so we can go ahead and have more people viewing the stream. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these kind of corrugated metal bits that we had out there. And we're just going to go ahead and cover it up. It's not cheating. As long as we can kind of make it look like it's part of the world, then it's okay. Here we go. Back here. Paste that in. There it is right there. Go ahead and adjust its sizing and stuff like that. Its rotation even. Yep, that's cool. Okay. Go ahead and rotate it a bit that way. And kind of just get like these parts. Angle them down a little bit, just so we can cover it up, you know? It's not cheating. It's pretty darn common, actually. How many times have you found the edge of the map and there's just a random bit of metal there stopping you get through. Games do it all the time. They just cover up things they don't want you to see. Because if you can't see it, it must not exist, right? Much like the Loch Ness Monster. Go ahead and come on, just select that one. Select that one. That bit. There we go. I'll try to get it lined up as best I can. Might have to scale it up a bit, actually. Let me rotate it that way. Bring it back. So the idea, just to cover it up, you know? Just to hide the seam. There we go. So now we've got a little monitor bank there. And that's pretty darn sweet, isn't it? It actually fits quite nicely. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Who likes that? Who likes the monitor bank? I like the monitor bank. The monitor bank is the nizzle with the shizzle already pre-applied. There we go, stuff. Okay, Mr. Coolface 110 says, shared. Do it. Everyone else share it. We've got one guy sharing it. Let's get everybody sharing it. Let's get everybody doing that. Now we've got to adjust this cat picture now, ain't we? Where are we going to put this cat picture? We need a place to put it. We're not having it. We need the cat picture somewhere. Suppose we could put it on one of the other walls later, can't we? Yeah, because we definitely need it. Every settlement should have a cat picture. Now think about it. In fact, every home should. Every home, shop, church, prison, everywhere should have a cat picture. There we go. Ah, you see, it's partially clipping, which means its rotation is off. It's got a -4. See if that does it. There you go. Now that's matching perfectly. That's perfectly flush with the wall, which is brilliant. Shogor's second account said, never stop streaming. Don't stop the streaming. Do. I can't sing. I wish I could. I could play guitar and stuff. If I could sing, then you know I could be a one-man band. I could be the next Justin Bieber. Not that I'd want to, of course. Ooh, what you doing there, little metal grebe? What you doing poking through there? Again, let's just go ahead and add some more. We were talking about that. We'll have that there. And we'll have like a little toilet bucket or something down here, won't we? What else have we got? Epic Gaming says like. Darn straight. Ogan Fitzgerald says I shared. Ogan, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. That is absolutely awesome. And, oh yeah, I didn't actually respond to it earlier, but you said earlier you wanted to start a YouTube channel. Do it, dude. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. I know it sounds obvious, and I'm not memeing here when I say this, but it is true with him saying just do it. You know, it is that simple. Nowadays you don't even need fancy kit to do it and stuff like that. I mean, if you can get fancy kit, then do it. But if not, never mind. Never mind. Okay, FireZ Games says everyone leaves after I was singing. Oh, no. No. They're not. The view count says people are actually still here. Fantastic stuff. Hans says viewer karaoke intensifies. Goddamn right. Because when the music starts playing, I'm the one who sings. Fantastic stuff. Chrissy Reed says, needs decorations? Yeah, that's what we're doing. This entire little section is all about decorating. So yeah, keyboards. Do we actually just have normal computer keyboards? Or do they have to be attached to a terminal? That's what I want to know. Got keyboard. Type in console. That might have something. Hans says, you need moderators for these streams. I'm up for the job if you need me. We don't really need any moderators, really. Because everyone... Well... This is the nice thing about my audience. Everyone's nice. That's the best thing about watching final render content. Everyone is nice. We don't want any nasty people. There have been some times where there have been genuinely nasty people, and they haven't stuck around. Why? Because the niceness wins out. Friendliness is always better than godliness. I mean nastiness. Yes. I'd like to have this in here while I remember. Just go ahead and throw this to the side for now, maybe. We'll move it to a proper place later. Yeah, move it to a proper place a bit later. So yeah, we do have consoles and stuff. Ooh. Those are Institute ones. Yeah, if we could just have lots of flashing doodads and buttons and thingamabobs, then we can go ahead and make something that kind of looks like a console. Maybe. Like, these are all wall ones, aren't they? And they are from the Institute also. So it does have the same issue. But maybe if we can go ahead and just rotate it down like that. And have it kind of glitching out of the cabinet there. Can we do that, I wonder? It kind of works, actually. It kind of works. You know, the white. Does it work on this cabinet, though? That's the next question. Does it work on this cabinet? Because it does work with the monitor bank. But I don't know if it works with these cabinets. We might have to change those. What's the scaling on this? What did I scale it down to? Scaled it down to 0.46. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same for this one. 0.46. Boom. There we go. Now they're the same size. There we go. That's why doing things numerically is always superior to doing it by eye. Now, not so much by design, of course. You don't want mathematical precision in your design. But, you know, for your actual measurements and making things neat, it's a good idea too. Alright, is that right? Yep, that's right. And now I also need the Z. No, I need the Z. So it's actually the same elevation, you know what I mean? There we go. Boom. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, that works actually. That works quite nicely. But again, I think we're going to have to change the cabinets it's sitting on. Because I don't think that matches at all anymore. Just click on the other bank, please. There we go. Move them both back a bit. So let's see if we can go ahead and do everything like that. Conway YouTube says, Preston wins over all kindness. I'm just joshing with you. I had to be dance, of course. Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, Preston's actually not that kind, is he? He just tells you to go off and do everything, while he sits down in Sanctuary Hills, picking his nose. Nobody likes that guy, especially me. Final render. What else have we got? Shogor of second account says, I need a burger. Well, you know what to do. Dial 0900 00 I need a burger. Get one sent to your house right now. Fayo Van Jerzen says, everyone, what's your favourite video from Final? Mine is the Brotherhood of Steel Embassy. That's kind of cool. I liked that one. Shame about the frame rate though, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Coolface says, who needs school when you have final render facts? Indeed, let's come up with another final render fact. Alfred Hitchcock once said, actors are not cattle, but they should be treated as such. There's a final render fact for you. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Doom Guy says, Render, get some Institute stuff because he took equipment. I've said this at pretty much every stream. We're okay with having small things, but we still need to get all the furniture and stuff in place before we go adding little things and stuff. But right now, we just need to kind of get all the furnishings done. I added this just now, didn't I? Where do I want to put this? I want to put it somewhere because I like the way they look. We'll go ahead and adjust this shelf a bit. It's not bad there, actually. I kind of like it there, you know, because it's just kind of like, oh, just put a shelf there. Why not? Just put a shelf there. Trickmaster3 says, what do you think of the new Creation Club stuff? I haven't actually looked at it because, well, I bought some Creation Club credits when it first came out, and I don't really want to buy any more, you know? And the new stuff is over what's left. I think I've got like 300 left, and I really don't want to buy any more. Because, don't get me wrong, it looks good. And fade-in signals, mods and stuff you can trust as being good. But, I don't really want them right now. Okay, Chrissy Reed says, I love all the final render videos. They are all amazing in their own way. Aww, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? FireZ Game says, I'm literally about to rage. Add flashing lights behind the TV when you get furniture in. Flashing lights behind the TV? Well, don't think we need to add flashing lights. I mean, because you can't really change these. You know what I mean? But we can add flashing lights above and stuff like that, you know, looking down. If that's what you mean. We can do that, but we can't actually change the flashing of the screens themselves. And we can totally do that, you know, we just need to add all of the furniture and stuff first. That's a priority. Once you've got all the kind of cool furniture you need, then you can go ahead and add all the little crimscrams as much as you want, you know? Go wild at that point. Go wild at that point. Let's go ahead. We wanted to add a toilet, didn't we? So, What's the name of the outside toilets you get? I know there are some in Far Harbour. They're called porta potties, are they? Porter? Porta diner door? What on earth is that? Porta diner door. Oh yeah, those are the things that you stick on the wall. Portal marker? No. Let's just call it toilet. Type in toilet. Institute toilet? That don't look like a toilet. Oh, Institute toilet tank cover. That's what that is. Okay. Well, that's a toilet, alright. But, vault toilet, player house toilet, broken toilet, bathroom toilet. Again, I like the idea. An outhouse is adequate Finch. That's what it's called, yeah. Outhouse. I know you can get them in Far Harbour. Cabot House Mansion. Outhouse Static Collection. Yeah. We might better get rid of some of that stuff and keep the rest. That's on this outhouse. You can find this on what's it called? Spectacle Island, can't you? Alright, so can we get rid of the other stuff? No, we can't get rid of the other stuff. Alright, so maybe we can cheat this a bit then. Maybe we can cheat it a bit. Go ahead and get the actual outhouse flush. Flush with the floor. Just like this. And yeah, we'll have to move some more stuff. But we can get this to work. We can get this to work. Let's see. Rotate it 1 degree at a time. That should be good, I think. And raise it up a bit. There's that. Okay, so now we've got to go ahead and remove that greeble thing. There we go. Right, we also need to move this power thing, don't we? We really need to move that. It really doesn't work otherwise. We also need to rotate it a tad. Not that way. There we go, that's good. Slowly make all these little adjustments. Do it just one kind of pixel unit at a time. How's that look? I'm okay with getting rid of this cabinet for now. We'll go ahead and move this lamp and its light sources. And also the kind of wire. There we go. We will move them next to the light thing. Put that right there. Maybe put it this way, actually. Maybe do it this way. Have the power there. And now we're going to have to adjust the wire manually. And lower that down onto the thing. Onto the little diesel generator, the little Jenny. You know anyone else who just calls them simply calls them Jennies? I love you, Jenny. Just like peas and carrots. And there we go. Webcam is back. Fantastic stuff right there. So yeah, how are people doing in the chat now? How are people doing in the chats? Yep, everything seems okay. Everyone seems to be having fun. No obvious problems and stuff like that. Mr. Coolface says, I like going back to the old building with Moz videos and hearing his old tone and then going back to the new one and seeing how it's completely different. Well, I hope it's good in the newer ones. That's for sure. I really hope so. Because I actually have listened back to some of the older ones and it's like, hey guys, how's it going? It's a final render here. And today we're going to be doing another build on Fallout 4. And we are going to be building a, I don't know, a settlement. I don't know, something along those lines. But yeah, it's changed a lot. Alright, so we've got a little outhouse here. Now, let's be creative, people. Let's be creative with the outhouse, shall we? Let's get a bucket. Let's get a bucket, a metal bucket. Just like that. There's your bucket. Maybe make it a bit bigger. And let's find our tire chair. And we'll do the same thing we did. Except maybe... Again, I want to like make my own kind of custom toilet. Because that's a bit different, you know? Let's go back to type in wheel. Pretty one ship wheel. Wheelchair static. What is it about wheelchairs that people find creepy? I don't find them creepy at all. Some people find them really weird. I don't get that. Not at all. Go ahead and see what else we can get. Tire? Tires? Tire stack? No. I think we've... Oh, I've got a feeling we've already tried this. Haven't we? Tire clean, tire thing. There's material swaps for them. Tire glow and see. Not enough. So there is a big old tire here with a hole in it. Never seen these before. Hollow static. Yeah, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. One of these big old ones here. Do you see what I'm doing, people? Do you see the magic happening? Morty! We need to make a tire into a toilet. Alright, so let's do that. And we will raise it up a bit. Oh, wait, actually, we've got to make a new one, haven't we? Got to make a new one. And again, we're just going to turn it into a toilet, basically. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go into this model here. We're going to go to the model, and we're going to grab the 3D model it is, okay? Copy that name. Sweet. And now we're going to find a toilet. Any old toilet will do, as long as it's a toilet. As long as it's a furniture toilet, one they can actually sit on. Yeah, like Institute toilet, right here. Yep, you can actually sit on this toilet already. In fact, I believe that's the only toilet in the base game which you can actually sit on by default. You know? Very weird, that. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this one. Oh, yep. What we need to do is make a duplicate of this toilet. Go into it right now. And we'll go ahead and rename it. We'll call it Tire Toilet. Sorry about hitting the desk right there. That was a bit loud. And now we need to go ahead and find its 3D model right here. And you remember we copy and pasted the model of the tire earlier. Boom. There we go. Put in the same link. We haven't actually swapped the model. We just swapped the link. So it links to the model for this one. There we go. We got that right there. Oh man, this looks wrong. This looks wrong. When the player sits on it, it really ain't gonna work. But when Virgil sits on it, oh boy. What we need to do, lower it down a tad. It'll just look like a little kid sitting on a tire. But Virgil obviously has a very wide posterior. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. Does that work? What we found with making the chair earlier is that it makes sense to just move it a little bit further than it needs to. There we go. So we've got that tire toilet. Okay. And now we find tire toilet. Drop that on there. I just imagine this guy who's like 7 foot tall crouching down inside this toilet, you know? I just picture it. Can you imagine it? You know, Virgil, who's like 7 foot tall, probably weighs like 800-900 pounds. Just sitting in this tiny little outhouse, pushing fecal matter out of his body. Maybe he's got some smooth jazz playing or something. There we go. We've got a little toilet. Oh, and of course we also need some toilet paper. Unfortunately though, unless you have the immersive toilet paper mod, it is going to be unimmersive toilet paper. It's the wrong way around. The mod actually which makes immersive toilet paper is a new 3D model, so that actually is an external asset. So we won't be using it here, but we're going to go ahead and add a regular one right here. Going to rotate it around properly. You see, this is what makes the difference between just regular old home mods and something which has actually had some thought put into it, you know? It's great to make a nice home, it is. But if you're making something for a specific character like Virgil, make his character be the home. And then everything works much better. There we go. Oh. Man. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to see if that works. I can't wait to see if that works. Oh, I love it. I love it. Maybe move it up just a tad. Just like that. Yeah, just a tad like that. And, yeah, that's all we really need. And maybe get a newspaper as well. Throw a newspaper in there. I don't really get the whole thing about people sitting down on the toilet and just, like, playing games on their phone for ages. Or, you know, reading the paper for ages. You go in, you do what you need to do, and you leave. I don't get it. What on earth are you doing in there? Taking way too goddamn long. It can't be that exciting, whatever you're reading, surely. You could do much better stuff, you know, outside of the toilet area. So we'll go ahead and put like a little newspaper in there. News just in. 700-pound man poops into tyre bucket. Do we need to make the bucket a bit bigger? There we go. You guys better send this mod to people like MXR and stuff like that, and Al Chest Breach when this is done. You know, he's actually covered a few of my mods, which is pretty cool. Good old Al Chest Breach. I like him. That's good stuff. Okay, ooh, we didn't fix up this wire, did we? Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and throw that right there. And connect it to one of the lights there. We'll assume that they kind of work in series, you know? Yep, there we go. So he's got his computer bank. He's got his toilet. That's all looking good. That's all looking good. Theo Van Deurzen says, no, he thick AF. Well, you're talking about Virgil, I presume, and not me. The professor have a good day says, hello, I have arrived at the final moment. Nice rendering. Very clever, dude. Very clever indeed. Shayagora says, all this just works. Indeed it does. Han says, you need to add a radio so Thick Virgil can listen to some smooth jazz while he does his business. We can totally do that. We can go ahead and add a radio. Well, we've already added a radio somewhere, but let's go ahead and have another one. Because for some reason, nobody just has CD players anymore. I mean, there's holotapes. Surely you would just find, you know, more of that kind of stuff lying around. But, no. I guess not. Radio, 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 radio. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo, Radio blah blah. Oh, good old Freddie Mercury. I honestly believe Freddie Mercury is the greatest singer who's ever lived. You know, whether if you think about if Freddie Mercury is the best band leader of all time or something, that's a different matter entirely. But in terms of just sheer vocal range that a person can do, pretty darn good. What on earth is happening with this? What is this scene? This scene looks... that scene looks dodgy. I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, chair with a radio. There's for chair, there's for radio. Oh, that's for one at Castle, isn't it? Yeah, that's like an actual communication radio, though, isn't it? Gotta be one somewhere. Radio, no static radio. Yeah, there we go. Have a little radio there. Is that interactable, though? I believe there is some which are actually tuned stuff. That's a radioactive barrel. Don't want that. That's another radio. Oh, that's a bathroom radio, that one, yeah. That's another little fake Diamond City. That's a microphone. Yep, okay, I guess we'll have this one then. There we go. Little radio. And we'll go ahead and put it... we'll put it at the side of his bed. I'll put it by the tyre. Sweet. Put that right there. Okay, so yeah, we still need to do something with these cabinets here. Because they just don't work. Laura Alstred says, Freddie Mercury and Steve Perry of Journey both rock. I don't actually know much Journey, if I'm honest. I haven't listened to too much Journey. We could just rotate these around, couldn't we? Yeah, that works. I'm fine with that. Paul Taylor says, I don't play Fortnite, I play daily. Yeah. Okay, FireZ Games says, bye Render, I need some rest. See you around, FireZ Games. Hope to see you again soon. Everyone say goodbye to FireZ Games. Centurion Cat says, what have I created? I don't know, what have you created, dude? I hope it's something awesome, whatever it is. Okay, so yeah. We haven't got a share spike in a while. In fact, are even the notifications working? Haven't even tested those yet. Are the notifications even working? Let's go ahead and test these. Yeah, okay, the notifications are working, but we haven't really had many notifications and stuff. In fact, I don't think we have had any. Where are the new subscribers? Where are the shares? What about the donations? Do they work? Yep, the donation ones still work. Okay, that is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that's just a test one. Somebody didn't actually donate $58, but hey, if you want to, go for it, my friend. Alright, so, we got that there. I do like it. I do like it. I don't want to add too much to it, though. You know, because I could put more stuff on the walls and stuff. But it's kind of good the way it is. What I do want to do, though, I want to rotate this lamp. I want to rotate the light. And the wire. Rotate these around. There we go, like that. Yep, that works nicely. Well, what have we got there? Meow Gaming has just subscribed. Meow! Thank you very much for that, Meow Gaming. That is absolutely fantastic. Now we can confirm that everything works. Lewis Wright says, you should add some brown stains in the toilet. Oh, dude. No, that's too far. Virgil is a man of dignity. He's not the kind of man to poop all over the floor, I presume. What else have we got? Destro Sim says, we upload this to PlayStation 4. We do plan to. We do plan to add it to PlayStation 4, so there's absolutely no problem at all. The Professor Have a Good Day says, if I lived in the Commonwealth, I would try to rebuild an old apartment and have a bed with a radio just laying there and listening to music, deciding if I should get up to get food or not. Well, tell you the truth, there's nothing stopping you doing that right now, if I'm honest. Nothing stopping you doing that right now. In fact, why don't you go do that? Listen to some tunes, have a nice time, do a little dance, and all that other happy stuff. Alright, so we got that. I do want to add a grebe behind the lamp, though. I do want to add a grebe back there. Just to give it something. A little something, something. Little bit of something, something. A little bit of how's your father, you know? Whatever that saying means. I don't know, it's like Cockney rhyming slang or something, isn't it? Probably means something really horrible that I probably shouldn't say. I don't know. It is what it is. Oh, greebles, grebe junk. No, that's not it. Power greeble. Oh gosh, that's a big one. Right there. Inns greeble. That's an institute greeble. Wall grebe. There we go. Something like that. That's what I want. Just something small like that. Something subtle. Yeah, you know, that'll do. Just something to kind of add to the... Oh dear. Something to kind of add to the background, you know? Just to break up the monotony a little. Yeah, it's like... that, maybe. Yep. Doesn't really serve a purpose at all. But it's there, makes it look interesting. Mr. Coolface110 says, do you have an Xbox? I do not have an Xbox, no. Katniss PSN says, is there a stash of Mentats anywhere? There isn't actually any... there actually isn't any chems at all, actually. We will need to add some. That'll be part of extra stuff we can add in here. What else have we got? Final render from Shea Gorov says, do you like burgers and chips? Yeah, it tastes good. Dawn K. Balls says, if you are trapped on an island, what is the one thing you take to start with? If I was on an abandoned island, I suppose if you want to think about this logically, you want to take something that's going to help you survive. You know, something like a med kit or probably like a good reliable survival knife or something. But if I just mean for fun, then, you know, I'll take a computer with an unlimited 4G internet connection. Heck, I'll take that right now, in fact. Forget the invisible island and stuff. Invisible? Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, Centurion said, my super chat triggered with thick Virgil. That's what. Did you super chat? Did you super chat? I didn't get a notification that you super chatted if you did. No, I don't have a notification of you super chatting, buddy. Super chat is obviously a donation, but I didn't get anything from there. I hope not. If you did, thank you. If you did, thank you. But I didn't actually get a notification of there. Hans says, add a waifu pillow. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any waifu pillows in the game. Milena is here. Milena's here. Hello there, Milena. How are you? How are you? Nogan Fitzgerald says maybe add a fully loaded Glock 19. There aren't any Glock 19s in the game, and that would mean having external assets, so we will not be doing that. Okay, so I like that area over there. I like that area there. Let's see if we can go ahead and add some more stuff to the bed area. That's what we started with. We said, let's add a table to the bed. Next thing you know, we've got a huge toilet, a CCTV monitor bank. You know what I mean? We get sidetracked too easily, people. I do like it. I do like it. When we add some more lights and stuff, it'll look pretty darn cool. We don't need to add too much, you know. We don't need to add too much to this entire section. Because if we add too much to this section, it'll be too cluttered. It's already quite a small environment as it is. So, hopefully everything will be okay. Doom Guy said, wait, did someone donate $58? No, that was for test. Don't worry about that. That was for test. That was for test to see if the notifications were working. Don't worry about that. But as I said, if someone wants to... I'm all ears for that kind of stuff. Han says you need to add one of those flammable gasoline puddles leaking out around the toilet. As horrible as that is, I do like the idea. I do like the idea. As horrible as that is. Oh, we got puddles of blood. No. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. Yes, let's do it. Okay, it's not an oil one. It's arguably worse. Oh, God. What is wrong? What have I become? What is this place? Oh, dude. No. No. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're doing it. We are doing it. And, is my set falling down again? Indeed it is. Once again, the set is falling down. Oh, gosh, the set's really falling down. My golly, my gosh. Quickly, repair the set. Don't worry, I'm just repairing the set, darling. Don't worry. Tea's in the oven. Don't worry about me. No, don't come in yet. I'm not ready for you. No, 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 no. They tried to make me fix render's set. They said no, no, no. There we go. Set has now been fixed. Oh, we got a notification there. What have we got? Dront Gaming has just subscribed. Oh, Dront Gaming, thank you very much. Welcome, and thank you for joining the chaotic fun. That is absolutely fantastic. Hans says, well, it's kind of hard to do a little dance when there's an arm growing out of your left butt cheek because of that glowing puddle you ate earlier. If you say so. I hope you're talking about something in Fallout and not some horrible accident you've had at work. Oh dear, that would be awful. Let's go to see if we can open up this fridge now. I might just leave it open, you know, just because it's a bit different. Just like that. So what do you really need to add? We could add something here, maybe. Something here. Just to make it look a bit more interesting. He's already got a chest, which can have clothes and stuff like that in it. And we wanted to do something with this, didn't we? Wanted to do something with that. I don't know if there's anywhere we can put it, really. Anywhere that works. Yeah, let's move that for now. And, just add some more greaves and stuff, I guess. When in doubt, get your greaves out. Excellent. Go ahead and grab all of our greaves and stuff like that. Add some more. This video has been sponsored by the word grebe. Just grebe. If anyone wants to name their firstborn child grebe, then go ahead. I don't mind. Throw that right there. What's that one look like? Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That's a big one. I got a big grebe here, matey. So which way do I rotate this one if it's on this side? Not that way. Must be this way. Try and doing it with the 1, 2, 3, 4, we said. Sweet. And move it a bit that way. And another notification. What have we got? Monkey Cool 141 has just subscribed. Oh, how cool is that monkey? Very cool. Oh god, are you allowed to say that? Are you allowed to say that's a cool monkey? That sounds very horrible. It really does. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and put that grebe in right there. Now we poke out just a little bit. There we go. Nice little detail there. It's not much, but it's something. Something to break up the monotony of it. And we'll have one more grebe. And then probably put up like some safety posters and stuff like that, you know? Okay, Dogan Fitzgerald says, I will have grebe as my confirmation name. Cool, I think that. Alex Finch says, I still think a tire swing works too. He's not a monkey, he's a super mutant. In fact, he still has his intelligence. Like, we could do it as like a chair or so, but we've already got some fancy chairs. Yeah, we'll have that grebe again. We liked that one. Is that even the right one? That is not the grebe I am looking for. That one. That's the grebe I'm looking for. Hello? Is this grebes you're looking for? I'm gonna throw that right there. Because I want a grebe in your house. I want a grebe in your lab. Good old Lionel Richie. How much does he charge for tickets? I bet it's a fortune. I bet he's one of those guys who charges like £300-400 a ticket. There you go, he's earned it, I suppose. There we go. That's good. Out there. A little higher. A little bit closer. Lower it down a bit. Bring it a bit further out. There we go. There we go. Fantastic stuff. Alright, so we've got that grebe there. Oh, go on. One more. One more, and then we'll start adding like some safety posters and stuff like that in between the grebes. I think that'll be a nice thing. What if we go ahead and rotate this one on its side, just to make it look a bit different? Just like that. Make it look like we haven't used the same greaves again and again and again. Even though we kind of have. But hey, you know, there's only limited selection without external assets, isn't there? Eventually, you're going to hit a wall. A grebe wall. Ha! Is that right? Well, that's the right degree. Let's go ahead and adjust it. Like that. There we go. Ah, sweet. Bring it out there. There we go. Alright, we've got some good old grebes there. Yep, good old grebes. Now, posters. Posters, posters, posters. Everything looks better with posters. Everything looks better with posters. Laura Alstrat says, too bad there isn't a picture of a mole rat. You could put it on the wall next to the pet. Maybe the other one, yeah. Maybe one will have a puppy too. Oh, that'd be nice. Ika says, can't you hear he's English? Yes. I am. Okay, a safety poster next to the outhouse. Wet floor. Oh. Slip sign. Slip sign. If I just type in slip. Do I get that? There is like a wet floor sign, isn't there? Wet floor. Uh-oh, it's not responding. Hands off. There we go, it's responding now. Save it. Save it regularly. The creation kit is not a very stable piece of software at all. Alright, so now we've got that. Let's go ahead and see where my object window has gone. There it is. I could have sworn there was like a wet floor sign somewhere in the base game. Sign wet floor, indeed. Yep, there we go. We've got a closed one there. And we've got an open one right there. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Oh, dude. Did we go too far with the puddle? Did we go too far? Nah, don't be silly. There's no such thing as too far. That's just how far you're willing to go before everyone goes away. Well, that would be too far, wouldn't it? Excellent. There we go. Little decoration right there. Is this Havoc enabled, I wonder? Yes, it is. Okay, sweet. That makes things easier. And, yeah. So, posters. Type in safety. Safety, safety, safety. Here we go. Lots of safety posters. Really, we can just... Ooh, is that a radioactive one? That's a robot one. Electrical hazard. Flammables. The fourth one down is a radioactive one. We are putting that above the toilet. Why not? Who's gonna stop me, huh? Somebody stop me. There we go. Kevin Birdline says, are you from Kent? Nope. That simple. Move this out a little bit. It's kind of at an angle, isn't it? Yeah, the outhouse is at an angle. So let's go ahead and... it is the x-axis we need to do. It is not the x-axis. This is not the axis you are looking for. It's the z-axis. Is it? There we go. There we go. Why not? If you can't have fun with your building, why bother at all? That's what I say. That's what I say. Alright, so more safety signs and stuff. Again, just kind of put them in between greebles and stuff. Stick them on the wall. Give the place a little bit of character. Everything like that. I don't want to change too much of the stuff that's already in here. In terms of the furniture. Because if you go ahead and change a lot of that stuff, then you kind of take away the essence. It needs to still feel very similar to Virgil's original lab, you know? So we can't change everything. But we can change a lot of stuff if we can justify it by his character. But that doesn't mean get rid of everything. You know what I mean? There we go. There's another sign there. Again, these signs don't necessarily have to make sense. They just need to be kind of thrown around the place. Make the place look interesting. Let's go ahead and get like a cork board. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? People are saying put some food in the refrigerator. Yep, we can do that. Don't worry. We can do that. No problems. Alrighty. So. Drugs are bad, McKay says, I subbed, but it didn't come up on stream. I don't mean to be rude, dude, but that's probably because you've got the word drugs in your name. Yeah, to put it simply. That's probably why. Let's see. We want... What's it just called? Is it just called corkboard? It might be under Halloween, actually. I know that. Nope. Display. Is it definitely not under Halloween? Am I spelling Halloween correctly? Am I spelling Halloween correctly? Ah, there we go. I was spelling it wrong. No wonder it didn't turn up. Clutter bulletin board. That's what I'm after. Boom. There we go. Oh, bulletin board right here. Full of good old Halloween goodness. Now, we can't adjust this we can't adjust this using the options, the numbers, because it is actually a collection of items we've got here. So we've got to kind of do this by eye. Very delicate stuff right here. Up in your mouse DPI. Can help with stuff like this, you know. Or lowering it, I should say. Lower it down. Lowest DPI possible on the mouse right now. And bring it out a tad. Oh, what else can help? Zooming in can help. But it doesn't want to do it, does it? It's not too bad anyway, you know. It can be hanging off a little bit. Yeah, it can be hanging off a little bit. And just to... no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Is what it is. It's not cheating. Is what it is. Alright, so another little notification thing there. A taken apart mini nuke, someone says. We can go ahead and put that in the... we can go ahead and put that in the main lab, maybe. Go ahead and do that, maybe. See, look, mini nuke parts right here. We can go ahead and put those in the kind of main lab. I think that would work. Where are we going to put them? We could probably put them on this table here, actually. On this lathe kind of thing here. Would make sense. Go ahead and drop them down there. Go ahead and pull it out that way. There we go. Little mini nuke bits for a miniature nuke. Well, really, it doesn't need to be big, does it, to be terrifying? Oh yeah, by the way, I put this onto the Twitter and shared it in my Discord and stuff like that. But who has seen the new Mission Impossible movie is called Mission Impossible Fallout. Not only that, but it's pretty much the exact same font as the actual Fallout freaking logo. See if I can pull it up now. Boom. Mission Impossible Fallout. Yeah, the new Mission Impossible movie is just... Here we go, right here. I'm going to bring this up. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not just the exact same logo as Fallout? It's not connected in any way. It's just a Mission Impossible film about nuclear weapons. Tell you the truth, they're a bit late for that, but anyways, it is what it is. There you go. Mission Impossible Fallout. Totally true. Tom Cruise in power armor. Excellent stuff. Right, go ahead and zoom out and stuff like that. In fact, just get rid of this entire page. Yeah, very bizarre that happened, actually. So now, we've got the mini nuke in there. Fantastic. We've got like the little parts of a mini nuke in there. Oh, there goes the camera again. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So yeah, obviously, I've mentioned this already, but this stream has been demonetized by YouTube automatically before it even happened. So therefore, if you have any money you wish to donate to make this stream, you know, so we can keep these streams going, then feel free, you know, but only donate if you can. I don't want to seem like I'm begging, but obviously if there's no ads, then it means I'm not basically earning anything from this stream, except from the €2 from good old Doom Guy. Entirely up to you, though. Alright, so now, let's go back to our room here. Yeah, we got this here. It's all looking good. Again, we'll add another sheet. Just like this. Kind of make it look like rugs and stuff like that. Even though they're clearly not rugs. The big old skull there. You know, just kind of gives the impression of rugs, you know? Just kind of gives the illusion of a rug. The illusion. Okay, Kevin Birdline says, not a Tom Cruise fan. It can be in some movies. You know, you look at films like Collateral and Top Gun and stuff. They're good. But yeah, Mission Impossible as a franchise hasn't really come back to par with the first or second one, really, has it? The third one was alright. It wasn't special. And the fourth one was just basically they saved the world because they have iPhones. That was basically Mission Impossible 4 or 5 it was. Well, yeah. They're good films overall, I suppose. They're alright. Okay, so... What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Shagorov says, put some food in the refrigerator. You've said that before, and you keep spamming the same thing. I'm going to be serious, dude. Please stop spamming in the chat, okay? You've said that many times. In fact, I've already answered you as well, so... Is what it is. Okay, so... Bip. What am I looking for now? Flashing lights. Alright, let's go with flashing. Pulsing? How did I find it earlier? Let me just type in flash. I'm looking for some lights which can flash, so we can go ahead and drop them down on there. Indeed, a Rooney. Super cool YouTube says, I noticed a delayed reaction in the comments. You get them far after we send them. Yes, obviously this is live streaming, so the chat will actually only appear when it comes back to me and then back to Streamlabs kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So the one on screen will have a delay, is what it is. Okay. So, yo, Render, this build looks like my game. That's pretty cool. It's good to know that great minds think alike. Oh, dear. What's this? FEV flash, light flash. That's the one we added earlier, isn't it? Muzzle flashlight. Wall emergency light. What's this light look like, I wonder? Come on, pull it up. And turn the lights on. And run the effects. Don't look like it's flashing to me. No, that ain't flashing, is it? Try running the effects again. Nope. Not really what I want, is it? Not really what I want. What was that called, though? Wall emergency. I do like the light, though. Wall emergency. It doesn't like, doesn't actually go ahead and like, spaces. Does a good old creation kit. Wall light emergency red. I don't really want a red one, though. I think I'm just going to have to change it myself if I want to go ahead and get one that's the correct colour, you know? Pre-wall lockers and stuff. Nah. Not what I want. Emergency light. Back's really itchy for some reason. Why is my back so itchy? I don't know. It's what it is. Hanging light. We found some good hanging lights, didn't we? Found some really good hanging lights, in fact. Vine hanging. No, that's not what we want. Those are hanging mutant bodies. Again, don't want those. Ceiling light hanging. Short. That might be good. Yeah, that works. Is it powerful enough? Kind of. I mean, we can have it on the ceiling. Just that can kind of be like our kind of ambient main floodlight, so to speak. Yeah, that can kind of light up the main room. And then we can have some smaller lights on the walls to add little accents and stuff to things we want to highlight, you know? With that being said, though, I've just seen a much better light right in front of my face. Yep, go ahead and get rid of that. Let's grab these ones, actually. These are much nicer. They actually have the shadow as well, I believe. Do they have the shadow? Do they know the way? There we go. Yeah, it's got a little bit of the shadow on there. Only a little bit. It's not that bright, but it is there. How long is this chain? Oh, it's pretty long, actually. We could have a hanging light down to there. How's that looking? Still don't really see the shadow. Move it up a bit. Hopefully we'll see it in-game a bit better. Right, and bring that towards us a tad. Still adds a shadow on the ceiling, I suppose. And do that there. And then one more for the far end. Bloop. There we go. And that one's not quite centered, is it? Sweet. So we've got some lights on the ceiling. Those kind of add like the main kind of floodlights to the room. And then we need to go ahead and add some kind of wall ones to add some little accents and stuff, don't we? Alright, so wall light? Does that work? Oh, we've got a light. Oh, we've got a light there. But, that ain't a light. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just type in light. See if we can get some pack-ins for wall lights. Pack-ins are obviously kind of groups of objects. Groups of objects that are already good to go. So, pack-in, pack-in, pack-in. Here we go. Pack-ins down here. Wall emergency light red. Oh, that's the one we were just looking at. High-tech wall lights? What do these look like? Oh, I like them, but they don't really fit the aesthetic. Don't really fit the aesthetic we got here. Klaxon light packing. Klaxon? Oh, we need this. We need this in our lives. This is gonna be the best light of our lives. Go ahead and grab that. Flip it up that way. And I'm not gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it by the entrance. Put it right by the entrance. Look at that. Look at it shining bright like a diamond. Even though, as I've said several streams now, diamonds do not shine, they refract. There we go. Let me get the line over. See, I turn the effect off now. God's sake, can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to put that right there. And we'll go ahead and throw that near the door. Because that's just a cool looking light, isn't it? Did I push it way too far? Oh, a little bit, yep. Grab that. Grab that, put it there. Maybe grab another one like that. So now, hopefully, hopefully, we'll get like some kind of cool lights as we're going to enter. You know, those kind of spinning lights. Pat Rat said, did you add a comic book to the mole rat, Pat Rat? No. I vaguely seem to remember saying you wanted a comic book there. I don't remember why. Let's go ahead and add one there. Why not? Okay. Burned comic. That'll do. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Where am I now? It's down there is where we want to go, isn't it? Excellent stuff. So yeah, burned comic. Go ahead and add one. Right there. What do you mean like a loading screen one? Probably mean like a loading screen one, don't you? High poly comic. What does that look like? Yep, there we go. We've got one of the Awesome Tales one there. Oh dear. Did you want a specific one? I seem to remember there was one to do with rats or something. And that's why we wanted to put it there, you know? I vaguely seem to remember that. Vaguely seem to remember that. Okay, so what else have we got? Mr. Corvey says, my good friend Final, how are you? Well, I'm getting a bit parched, so how about we open up the sponsored, not sponsored, hashtag not sponsored, 7-Up lemonade drink, indeed. Oh dear, it's actually coming on to 11 o'clock. I wanted to get this done today. Like, we are pretty much done with this. We are kind of done, you know. We just need to add, like, little things like food into the fridge and just any kind of little extra object, really, don't we? It's pretty much all we need to do. I don't really think I need to add any more furniture and stuff. Just need to add 1 or 2 little accent lights to the walls. And then we can just do things like add food into the fridge and things like that. Maybe put some chems or something like that. I think it would be an idea to maybe put like lots of Radaway and stuff like that in here. Because if, imagine the player has actually turned up from the glowing sea for ages and ages and ages, walking for so long, and then they got no Radaway afterwards, you know? They might want some. So it's good to do that for the player. Excellent stuff. FireZ Games says, I just realised I can't sleep. I need to upload. I know that feeling, buddy. I know the feeling. I'm with you, my friend. Shogorov says, what does Virgil eat? Well, we don't know. Well, we added a little bit of food. Human food. But obviously the Sumians, they just eat, like, generically cooked meat over a fire, don't they? Just generally cooked meat. Solstry says, hey Render, Doom Guy's my account on PC. Sorry for subbing on 2 accounts. Yeah, I don't think people realise how much it affects me if people subscribe on 2 accounts. Because it means you're only getting 1 view, but you're getting 2 subscribers. You know, and it makes YouTube put you down in the ranks. One person said he subscribed to me on 7 different accounts. It's like, right, so I'm going to get 1 view for 7 subscribers. It's not good. It's not good. It really does make things go down in terms of YouTube. Meow Gaming says, you make me happy when I'm sad. Oh, meow. Meow. That's really kind of you to say. I hope I've done my job. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What can we do with that? Oh, look at that light, mate. Let's put that somewhere. Where do we want to put that? Again, it's just a little bit of character, you know? Is it appropriate, though? No, it's not appropriate. big difference between what's appropriate and what works, you know? It's not appropriate and it doesn't work. So, never mind. Yeah, again, those are signs. We're still in the comic section, aren't we? Theo Van Durzen says they're back. Hey! Nice to see ya, buddy. Nice to see ya. Laura Elstrad says, at the Lone Dragon, I hope he renames the Protectron too. You know what? I don't know what's going on with the Protectron. Because there is one here. But I haven't seen him in the creation kit anywhere. But he is in here because I've seen him walking around. Let's see if we can actually find the Protectron. Yeah, so Virgil Faction Protectron. Okay. It says he's hidden in the floor or something. Which makes no sense. Obviously, in-game he's walking around, but he's invisible in the creation kit for some reason. What do we want to name him? I mean, this is the only Protectron, so we don't actually need to do anything else to it. Can we change his name? Can we? Are you going to let us? Ooh, I don't know if it'll let us, you know. Because, contrary to popular belief, no matter what Bethesda tell you, the creation kit is not the same as what they used to make the game. There are certain things in this game, in this creation kit, which are not actually editable in the creation kit. For example, for some reason you can't actually make any vault doors work. You know, when you hit the button and then it opens the door, like in Vault 111 when you first leave. Can't do that. I don't know why. And some things, apparently, like this good old Protectron, you can't rename. Well, sorry about that, but that's just something that they don't want you to do. There's obviously probably a very good reason for it, but they don't want you to mess with that Protectron for some reason. Is what it is. Oh, that's why you can't see him, because it just shows up as a marker. That's why. That's fairly common, actually, for NPCs to show up as markers. I mean, where's Virgil? Do you see him? No, because he's a marker somewhere. But yeah, so unfortunately we can't go ahead and do that. Meow Gamer says, I didn't feel good until they saw the stream. Oh, why'd you feel so down? Talk to some of the people in the chat, generally. All really nice people. All really nice people. So just go ahead, say hello, you might make some new friends. Alright, so, accent wall lights. Let's just do this now. Accent wall lights. Just go ahead, random light right now. Go back to the pack-in section. I just want one or two. You know, just one or two. Just to highlight some key areas. And then we've got to do things like put up some CCTV cameras. We have got to put some food in the refrigerator. I've got to make the knife sticking out of the body static. And that's about it, really. That's about it. Then we can call it done. We've got sub lights, track lights, pack in, track lights. Nah. Fluorescent lights. What's this one like? These might be the big ones, mightn't they? Are these the big ones? They're the big ceiling ones. I don't want those ones, no. Fancy light, it ain't those ones. I've used them a lot, it ain't them. Lighting for quick setup packing. That just add a load of generic lights. I guess so. Fancy that. Subway lights. I don't think these are quite what I want. I think these are a bit too long, these subway lights. Yeah, they're a bit too long. I just want like the little industrial ones. You know, the ones you can build in the settlement mode. Just for little ones you can build in the settlement mode. Spotlight detect packing. Well, is that a spotlight that tracks you? That's kind of cool. Construction lights. We've already got plenty of them. Fancy light. It ain't them. Light bulb hanging. Is that just like a generic ceiling one, or is it a bit more interesting? Yep. Grab it. Oh yeah, that's just a regular old hanging one. Don't want that. That's boring. That's boring. Track light, fluorescent light. Industrial cat lights? That might be what it is. That's it. That's what I'm after. These are the lights you're looking for. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so now we've got that. We can go ahead and put these. What do you want to put these? Again, I just want little kind of accent lighting. Oh, it's a nice cool colour as well. I like that. We'll just kind of put it above here. Just like that. And if you remember, EMB depending, the lights can look a bit different. Like my EMB is quite aggressive, but say if you were looking at this with vanilla game, no EMB, then it would actually be a bit brighter than this, you know? Yeah. kind of works. It's a nice little living area. We need a bit more light here, though. Need a bit more light here, you know? How about we go ahead and add another little light? No, it's just not powerful enough, is it? Grab one of these fake lights. There we go. So yeah, it's not much, but it does fit his character quite well, you know? It's got the bed, which works with his kind of physique. It's very lore-friendly, this one. We have got the monitor bank. We need to add some CCTV cameras. We'll probably do that now. We've got the little outhouse. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? Let's see if we can add a candle to the outhouse or something. Because why not? Why not? Right, let's go ahead and see if we can get some of these candles. Oh, that's the bigger one, isn't it? I just want the smaller one. Yeah, I think this is a smaller one. There's kind of two packets for candles. One which has got like 9 candles and one that's got like 10 or 11. So, obviously, all jokes aside, having a naked flame in such a, you know, gassy environment might be a bad idea. But we're full of them around here. We're full of bad ideas around here on Final Render. That's why people watch. Okay. Gotta grab those. I'm just gonna duplicate them a bit. Even though there's no candles below. Fake the effect of it. And obviously, we put a lot of effort into this toilet area here. Put a lot of effort into it. So just putting a little accent light in there means the player's eyes will automatically be kind of drawn to it. So they'll go, oh wow, look at that. But if you just have it in darkness, sure, they'll find it eventually. But they won't notice it straight away. Here's a final fact for you. Final fact for you. Blue is the fastest colour to travel in light. So therefore, the first thing a player will see when they enter this environment is most likely the monitor bank. You know, if you literally just close your eyes like that and then open them, even if it's just a fraction of a millisecond beforehand, you will see things that are blue faster. Does that make sense? That makes sense? I think so. Someone said add the fusion core candles from the Children of Atom. Oh, they might be Far Harbor assets, actually. They might be Far Harbor assets. But we'll give it a go. Because I do love those candles. I might be wrong, though. If they are part of the base game, we'll have them. Dummy fusion core. No, it's just a fake fusion core. Yeah, unfortunately, I think they're part of the Far Harbor, so we can't use those. Can't use those, unfortunately. Oh, that's something else we wanted as well, didn't we? We wanted the super mutant armor. We wanted that. Don't let me forget that, people. Don't let me forget that. We must go ahead and add that little section here. And also just remember the little thingy-bob here. We wanted to have like a fusion core or a mini nuke or something like that down here, so it would trigger the body falling apart. But unfortunately, that mini nuke we added actually didn't work, so Radaway. Put some Radaway down there. You know, put some Radaway right underneath the body parts here. And when the player grabs it, it should, in theory, make the body fall apart. You know? Because it's like a physics-enabled body. So we put that right there. And maybe raise the body a tad. So it is literally just underneath it. That way, when the person removes the Radaway, it should make the body crumble. I hope, if all goes according to plan. A disgusting plan, but indeed it is. Indeed it is. Okay, Meow Gaming says, I failed a test in school every time I fall a test, I fell down. Every time I fail a test, I fall down. Listen, okay, you know, yeah, okay, tests are important, but here's the thing. Once they're done, they're done. Trust me. Once they're done, they're done. You don't have to do with them again. Just do your absolute best. And I mean that. Actually do your best. Don't just say, I did my best. Actually try. And then when they're done, they're done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, school sucks. But you know what? It finishes eventually. Alright, so we wanted some super mutant stuff, didn't we? People are saying put it onto the armor stands. But that would mean having the DLC, which has the armor stand. So therefore, can't actually go ahead and do that, because that would mean adding a DLC, which means you would need the DLC in order to download the mod. And I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and add Super Mutant. And there is the armor characteristics. And here we go. We got the armor here. Rags. Super Mutant armor torso. We've got a few variants by the look of it. Oh, it's marked as not playable. Ah. So can we not add super mutant body armor? Okay. Well, ain't that just great? We're not even allowed to add it. We're not even allowed to add it. Oh dear, oh dear. Why can't we add any of it, I wonder? Why on earth would they disable that? I don't know. Oh well. Todd Howard says, no, no super mutant armor for you today, Final Render, no. The only armor you're going to get is the armor that's going to be hit around your head because you're a noob. I'm going to throw some fusion cores at you, yes. What a dumb thing to say. That's what happens when I can't go ahead and remove stuff, you know? That's why I can't go ahead and just do live streaming all the time. Because I say stupid stuff like that and I can't edit them out. That's up there now. The world remembers that. Alright, so, CCTV cameras, that's what we wanted to do. Is it just called CCTV or is it Central Closed Circuit Television? No, it ain't there. Try typing in camera. Obviously, lots of stuff for camera. Then a lot of it is like junk. A lot of it is... What's the word? Ah, video camera. Oh, we've got video camera and security camera. That's one for the movies. Yes. Oh, I've got a bone to pick with people about these cameras. With the YouTube audiences. Obviously not most of you guys, because most of you guys are smart. But, every time I point the camera at something in a build video, I have this end facing the action. And this end is what you look through. And everyone says, Final Render, you did it the wrong way. No, that's not true. That's not true. These are the lenses. There's 4 different lenses in there and you rotate them at the front to get the depth you want. Fun fact for you there, but everyone thinks this is the lens. No, this is what they look through. That's what they looked through. You can even see it's got the little visor there so the camera operator can see in the sunlight. Now that pet peeve is out of the way, let's go ahead and add the security cameras. These ones right there. There's not many places in the game which actually have these, but there's a couple. I struggle to think of any off the top of my head, but they are there. Right, we'll go ahead and add a few here, and what I'll actually do, I'll go ahead and set up the snapping option for the ceiling. That'll make it a bit quicker and easier to do this. Bunker main ceiling indeed. Apply, close. Okay, I actually was going to wrap up the stream in 10 minutes, but we're nearly done. You know, we're nearly done. So, we might as well carry on until the entire mod is done, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and add some of these to various locations. In the bunker. Obviously won't put it behind the pipes and stuff, that won't make much sense. Put one right there. And move one up over there. And rotate it that way. There we go. And grab another one. Kind of put it... We'll have it this way, so it's kind of facing the hydroponics garden. So, you know, we can kind of keep an eye on that. I don't know why you need to. I mean, he just needs to go up those stairs just behind, don't I? So, is what it is. We'll definitely go ahead and have one facing the science lab like that. Is that being blocked by the, lamps? Not quite, but I'll adjust it just a little bit, just to be safe. Yep, that's cool. And we want one looking down the main entrance. I wish that these lights actually tracked you. Because, you know, the game does have the assets to track. You know, there are spotlights which can track enemies and stuff as part of the base game. But I don't know, I guess they never made a script to go ahead and make it so that security cameras could track you. And we'll also go ahead and add one just to beside there. Facing the door. There we go. We could probably put some outside as well now, think about it. Outside the main door, that would make sense. We also want to add some skeletons at the front, didn't we? Lots of stuff we need to add, or want to add, I should say. And here is a little saying for you people. By the way, you never finish a creation. You just abandon it. Think about that. You know, the actual phrase came from film editing. And it was, you never finish editing a film. You just abandon it. And that makes sense for a lot of stuff. You know, think about everything you do. eventually you just abandon it. That's not to say that you gave up, but eventually you just decide, I'm not going to try to make this any better anymore. It's good enough as it is. We'll add 2 there. Why not? There we go. 2 little security cameras right at the front. And now, skeletons. Skeletons. Just get some generic skeletons here. Right, they don't really need to be anything special. Just kind of generic skeletons. Clothed male. And these obviously are Havoc enabled. Go ahead and put a skeleton right there. Oh man, this is eerie, isn't it? Actually, I want to adjust that one right there. Go ahead and see. Put him up there, you know, maybe he died up there. Or just fell down. It can be hard trying to place the dead bodies with the physics. Because obviously the physics just wants it to go wherever it's meant to go. There you go. One guy died up there. He decided to go to sleep and died of starvation or something. I don't know. Well, that right there. And also a female. See, can we do something with this to make it look like they were trying to get in? You know, maybe have one literally pushing against the door. Pushing against the door. Almost as if they were banging on the door. Oh, what else have we got? Atticus Finch then, shouldn't skeletons be in the closet? Well, that's a... that could mean a few things, what you're saying there, buddy. What else have we got? Late to the Fallout says, there is such thing as too much editing. Yes, that is true. Eventually, you've just got to say, you know, enough is enough. And you know what? People will say bad things about, like, game developer executives and stuff. Oh, wow, that's quite fancy. Saying that they rushed the game and stuff like that. But you know what? Eventually, someone's got to step in and say, nope. You're not doing any more. There we go. Got a body right there against the door. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Meow Gaming says, I'm going to make fan art of you. Oh, sweet. That's really kind of you. That's pretty awesome. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I haven't really had people do art for me. I mean, I had an ex-Joker's Girl X do the channel art and stuff, but I asked her to do that. And I had one person, I believe, do some Subnautica art. But that wasn't really for me. That was just some art of Subnautica. You know what I mean? So, there's that. And I toyed with the idea of adding a terminal to lock the door. I toyed with that idea, making it sure it was on very easy, so that after you travel through the glowing sea, you can still get in there. I never actually tried it. Terminal hacker dummy safe. I don't actually know how to do it, you know. You know what? You know what? I like the idea of having a terminal locking the door. But basically just go ahead and put it on very easy so that no matter what your hacking level, you can still get in. Because, you know, it would kind of break the quest if you ran all this way and found, oh, it's very hard, I don't have the hacking skill, you know? I'll leave it for now. Maybe at some point tomorrow or something, you know, off stream, I'll add that. I'll research how to do it and add that. Alright, so we added the security cameras, we added the skeletons, that was a cool feature. Go ahead and bring back my camera. I'm going to bring back the camera right there. Hey, there we go. Now that's there. What we need to do now. What else did we say? Food in the fridge. That's what we said. That's what we said. Excellent stuff. Just kind of reading the chat now. Austin Chan says, it's done. Virgil should remove that skeleton. Where's he going to move it to? Where's he going to move it to, you know? Leave it there. Maybe he hasn't been out in ages. We don't know how often he leaves. He might never need to leave. That's kind of the point of him hiding out here, is that he doesn't want to leave, you know? That's kind of the point of it. Let's see. Yeah, by the look of it, there are ways to go ahead and make terminal doors that you can hack and stuff like that. But again, I'll research it for myself. Okay, so food. Food. We need food. We can go in and just get lots of food. Put it in the fridge. So we've got like lots of fruit and veg and stuff there. Props. That's kind of a mix of all foods and stuff, isn't it? But yeah, top tip for you. Final render, top tip. Final tip. Everything that is food is named alcohol. And the reason that is because in the creation kit, all of the drinks are only alcoholic drinks. And therefore, they didn't need to change the scripts or anything to make them work, so it's just everything's called alcoholic. Okay. I'm going to say Virgil doesn't really care too much about things like beer and stuff like that. But just kind of generic food. Fill the place with food, you know? Lots of like kind of... Well, not so much manufactured food, but boxed food. You know, food that is packaged. That way, it stays preserved. You know, I think he would have that in mind. It's not the best food in the world, is it? But you know what? Oh. Dog food? Is this a can of dog food? Or is it like a bowl of dog food? Oh, it's just a can of dog food. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and put that next to the mole rat pen. Go ahead and put that there. There we go. Just drop the can in there. Why not? Easy enough place to store it, right? Easy enough place to store it. Ah, there we go. Excellent stuff. So now, go ahead and just kind of grab some stuff. Where am I looking now? Goddamn camera can be a bit crazy in the creation kit. Top section can kind of be like preserved foods and stuff. We'll have like some raw meats and stuff. What, raw meats? Or just kind of generic meats in the middle? You know, because you don't want to have them above everything. Strictly speaking, you should have meat at the bottom and veg and stuff at the top. That way, rotten meat, or raw meat, not rotten meat, doesn't leak down onto the fresh vegetables, you know? Top tip for you. Final round of top tips right here. Mr. Coolface says, how much is the YouTube Gaming Video Guide? The YouTube Gaming Video Guide is actually, I believe it is £10. But if you use the discount code, I believe you can get it for £5 British pounds. So what's that, like $6, something like that? I don't know. If I'm honest, Udemy, the website, does change the price quite frequently. And some people actually did kind of wonder what the YouTube Gaming Video Guide I made was actually about, and why it was made, and why I'm charging for it. It's because, realistically, people, you shouldn't rely on one source of income for your money, especially online. You shouldn't do that. So therefore, when ad revenue was down, which it has been quite a lot, I have something else to fall back on. And the YouTube Gaming Video Guide is a, like, 10-hour guide, that I made on how to make videos. So therefore, if people wanted to support the channel when ads were very bad, like they were especially last year, and they still are quite bad, to be completely honest, then they could go ahead and buy that. Exactly the same as people donating in these streams to keep them going, rather than relying on ad revenue. Because ad revenue, not only does it pay pennies, but it's not reliable either. It could just go away like that. So therefore, if you give yourself multiple streams of revenue, then you can kind of sustain yourself online. Very important tip, that. There we go. So yeah, I'm just kind of filling it with generic food. It doesn't need to make sense, you know, I don't think he would care too much about that. Alrighty, so here we go. Even more food. All the food. Alright, so we've got some more kind of boxed food and stuff like that. Again, I'm not fussed about it looking neat and tidy. I'm really not. I just kind of want to have it all bunched up in the same place. What's it called? Diesel Lemonade. Diesel Lemonade. Oh, that's from the guy in Covenant, isn't it? That's what that's from. I was wondering what that was. I'm like, what the hell is a Deezer? And why is it making lemonade? No, Deezer is the Protectron in Concord, isn't he? Concord? Covenant. Covenant's a cool place. I like Covenant. People weren't too happy with my build on Covenant, though. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, very... It's just not law-friendly, shall we say that? It's not law-friendly. Okie dokie, so... Any more food here? Dandy Boy apples? Even more of them. What even are the Dandy Boy apples? It's not just boxed apples, is it? Oh, that's a bit weird if you ask me. Just having random boxed apples. Yeah, we'll give him some beer and stuff as well. Why not? I mean, he's finally free of the Institute. Maybe he wants to let go. Have a beer. Chill out. Go have some fun. Maybe go spend all his money down at the casino. Play some blackjack, you know? Hoping to hit 21. Put everything on red, you know? Chill out with some beer. Have some fun. But I imagine he would need very strong beer. Because he's like £700-800. Anyways, give him some beer. Why not? And, what else could we give him? Oh, just Nuka-Cola, I guess. Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola. I'm in love with the Nuka. Nuka. Oh dear, that was cringy, wasn't it? Alright, just give him all the varieties of Nuka-Cola. All the varieties. Give him some Quantums in there. Oh, physics went a bit crazy there. And maybe give him some cherry. That's as close as we can get to Dr. Pepper, isn't it? Yep, that's good. And, that's about it, really. I don't think we need to add any more food, you know? I'm okay with that. Plus, there's already some more food, like, up here and stuff, isn't there? There's already some more food. And, yeah. We might be done, people. What have we got? Wet Microwave, cool name, says, Danny Boy apples are potato crisps. Oh, are they? Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. At final render, Mr. Coolface says, YouTube video gaming guide is £20 and it's £10 off since it's 50% off. Okay, that's cool. Go for it. I believe there are links in the description to also get discount codes. I don't really know how it works. As I said, they change the prices all the freaking time, but it is what it is. If you want it, go for it. I mean, I promise it actually is a lot of good content. I actually do give you a lot of important knowledge, not just from me doing YouTube, but also from my work in the actual video industry. I say the actual video industry. Yes, the actual video industry. YouTube is an actual video industry, is it? No. Of course it is. Okay. So, yeah, we might be done. I just want to move a little light source right there. It's not much of a light source, but it is a light source nonetheless. Let's go ahead and light up the counter a little bit. We might be done. We might be done. Katniss PSN says, did you add the mentats? No, I did not. We could probably go ahead and add some more Radaway and stuff like that as well. We'll add some mentats, add some Radaway, and then call it quits. Eventually, you've just got to say, no more, you know? Eventually, you just got to say no more. Because otherwise, you'll never, ever finish it. Go ahead and add some mentats. Go ahead and put them. What even are mentats? I mean, are they based on a real drug, or are they just completely made up? I look at mentats, and they look like sweets, but obviously I know they're not. They're drugs. I don't even know what they're meant to do in normal application. Are they like for headaches? Are they for a cold? I don't know. Are they forms of meth? I don't know. Grab some of that. And, Radaway. Again, I don't really think he would have much Radaway. Because he's all about researching radiation and stuff. But you know what? You know what? At the same time, maybe there are kind of properties of Radaway that he would definitely want to go ahead and research. You know, what is it about this that kills radiation? Maybe it can cure super mutant stuff, you know? Okay, what else is there? Just kind of going ahead and reading some of the comments right here. Katniss PSN says, how about some Institute food and water? We've actually got some of that. We actually added that a few days ago. That's already in there. Meow Gamer says, do you want something to be in the fan art? You're the fan. You tell me. You do the fan art. If I tell you what to do, it's not fan art. It's me. Okay. Ryan Danilov says, why don't you play Rust again? It has changed a lot since. Purely because since it is an online building game, it means any progress I make will be gone in a month or other players will ruin it for me. And not only that, but since it's a multiplayer game, it would sometimes take 4 hours to get like a 10-minute episode because other players would ruin it for me by, you know, killing me and stuff. And yeah, that's the game. But it's very hard to make a long-running series on it. The game itself is fun, but the idea of playing it to make videos actually is very tough. And I know that there are like servers and stuff where there's no killing and there's just creative mode, but that really defeats the point of it, doesn't it? If you do that, it's not really Rust, is it? So that's why, because since it's multiplayer, it caused far too many problems. Kevin Birdle says, do you enjoy the CPU or console Fallout 4? Oh, do you mean enjoy the computer or the console Fallout 4? Definitely PC, man, you know, because I've got the PS4 version, but in my honest opinion, I am a PC gamer, and I just love PC gaming. I do. And obviously, if you're making Fallout 4 building, then the PC is much more free and easy. You know, there are a lot of people who do great builds on the PS4, it's true, but you could do the exact same thing, maybe even better, for so much less effort on the PC, you know? You know exactly what I'm saying? Okay, so, last thing I wanted to do, I wanted to make this machete static. After that, though, I'm ending it. No more adding to this, unless I think of something tomorrow which I want to do off stream or something, you know? Alright, go ahead and put this machete back the way it was. Oh man, that looks brutal. There we go. There we go. Raise it up a bit. And, ooh, God, that looked nasty. That looked nasty. Alright, so now, I've got to make this static, haven't I? Alrighty, so... don't havoc settle. That should work. Or I could create a pack in. Let's call it machete. Machete. Could do it that way. Unique form is not weak. Oh, okay. Machete static. That should work now. If I go ahead and make load screens add a collection. Ah, that's what I want. Let's call it mash. Mash. Mark. Oh, where's it gone? Where's the blade gone? Oh, you're telling me I can't do it because otherwise the blade friggin' disappears. God darn it. Okay, let's just try it again. Can I just control Z? I want to fix that. I want to fix that. Stop the recording for now. I don't need to record any more video until we actually go in and get our shots of it. Okay, Laura Elstra says, Render, will we get a preview that shows the characters using the area after the nav mission is done? That's another thing I need to do. I need to go ahead and I need to do the nav mission. Again, I can do that off stream. People did say do it off stream. Okay. Mr. Coolface says, only one donation today. Yes, it is very sad, but obviously we are still here, so if you guys still want to donate, then you can go ahead and do that. Or you can go ahead and sponsor, where you pay every month, or support the Patreon. You know, there's multiple ways you can do it. It doesn't have to be a direct donation. There's multiple ways to do it. So it's entirely up to you how you do it, but it's entirely your choice. I can't make you do it. Shayagorov second account says, I am very depressed and bored. Oh, don't be depressed and bored, man. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. Sorry about that. Anyways, go and get back the machete. We're all about having fun here. If you're feeling down, talk to someone here in the community. Talk to them. Make some new friends. Have a laugh, have a giggle, little shindig. Everything will be fantastic. We're all about making friends and being friendly with each other here. Ask yourself, is there anyone nasty here? Is there anyone nasty here? Exactly. No one answered. Because no one's nasty here. Everyone's nice and friendly. And that's exactly the way we want it. Too much toxicity on the internet just because people kind of default to that. Don't. Default to being nice. That doesn't mean, you know, be all sunshine and rainbows and go holding hands and be amazing friends. But just be nice. Oh, we got another notification there. What have we got? Simon Gauss Pomba has just subscribed. Hey! Thank you very much for that, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. Thanks very much for subscribing there. That is fantastic. You see? The friendliness is already helping people subscribe. Isn't that fantastic, people? Let's see what people are saying on the chat. Atticus Finch says, donuts make me happy. Oh, yeah, that's true. Donuts make me happy as well, actually, yes. Yes, very happy indeed. There's not many situations that can't be improved with a donut. There we go. Go ahead and line up this machete again now we've added it back. So this one I've just added should not be moved by the Havocs. And I don't want it to. I want it to just stay in place, you know? I'm okay with it moving if the player moves it. But I don't want it to stay in place. No, I want it to stay in place when it's in the body, you know? Hopefully it works. Hopefully. Just because it's a nice feature. And if not, then they'll still see the machete on the body. So it'll still work. Okay, and move it a bit that way. Yep, there we go. Don't Havoc settle. Okay, so I'm going to save it. Push it there. Okay. I think we're done now. I think we're done now. Yep, I'm going to call it quits there. I'm going to call it quits there. Not adding any more until maybe tomorrow when off stream I kind of go in there and see if there's anything else I need to add. But yeah, nav meshing. Oh, do you really want to see the nav meshing? It's very boring. It really is, but it's got to be done. Okay, so nav meshing, control, 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 A. That's nav meshing. Yeah, that's nav meshing. But obviously, the main thing that we're going to be doing with this nav meshing is removing stuff. Because we've added a lot of stuff. So if we remove the nav meshing points here, then it means people like Dogmeat and the Protectron and stuff won't try to walk in this section. You know, we can tell them to not walk wherever we want. I might deliberately tell them no going back behind the hydroponics lab because it's a very tight space and the NPCs will just get stuck. So how about we do that? How about we just make it so that they can't go behind the hydroponics lab? Just to make it easier for them. Otherwise they get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go. There we go. Kevin Birdline says, if you get Fallout 4 on PlayStation 4, it's $41. And on PC, it's $20. I don't really want to make it a console war or anything, but unfortunately, yes, PC gaming does drop in price much quicker than console gaming. Because obviously on PC gaming, they don't have to pay like a fee to, say, Sony or Microsoft. You could argue they pay a cut to Steam, but that's done at sale. To tell you the truth, the best way to do this is probably just to get rid of all of it and start from scratch, actually, now I think about it. Get rid of all of it and start from scratch. Get rid of everything leading up to the door. And then it just works, doesn't it? It just works. Why did that become a meme, the just works thing? I say it all the time, and now everyone's like, you copied Todd Howard, you fanboy lols. It's like, I've always said that. It's quite a common thing to say, right? In fact, it's kind of an obvious thing to say. He probably said that because he didn't know what else to say. Not that I'm saying he's a bad public speaker or anything, because clearly he is. Now that was the thing with like No Man's Sky that I always thought was an interesting example. You look at someone like Todd Howard, who has been in the games industry for, well, at the time of Fallout 4, was like, what, 15 years? Maybe even longer? And then you've got the bloke at No Man's Sky, bumbling and fumbling and promising everything. And people were saying, look, he's the kind of lead director of the game. He should be the one to talk about it, like people like Todd Howard or Hideo Kojima. It's like, yeah, but they know what they're talking about, you know. They know how to talk to press. This guy probably promised too much from just a lack of experience of talking to press. Or maybe just buckling under pressure about his game. Maybe he just wanted to promise people the world because he wanted people to buy the game. If so, I don't blame you, but better ways to do it. Okay, what else are people saying? Solstry says, are you doing the XCOM characters today? I don't mean to be rude, buddy, but didn't you ask that earlier on your Doom Guy account? Didn't you ask that earlier? Yeah. I can go ahead and delete some of these. So I've just turned off everything in the mod, basically. Well, not everything in the mod. All of the stuff we have added. So I can go ahead and find the start of it. All the way back there. And there's just one more little one right there. So obviously all the nav mesh points are kind of based out of triangles, because triangles you can pretty much get any old shape, which is sweet. Alright, so where's the layers gone? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now the nav mesh starts right at the front entrance, which is exactly what we want. We don't need to touch any of the nav meshing at the front, because we didn't really change anything on the floor with the front. Is there any nav meshing down here? Indeed there is. So what is nav meshing? Just in case any of you guys are curious. Nav meshing, everything here that you can see is red, these red triangles, are areas where the NPCs of the game, not the players, the NPCs, can walk. This is what the computer looks at, these red triangles, to determine if an NPC can go there. You know, if you've ever told one of your companions to say, move over there, and they said, I can't do that. Probably because there's no nav meshing in that section. Someone has decided NPCs should not go there. It might be because they don't actually walk properly, it doesn't process their walk cycle properly in that area. It might just be that them, as designers, don't want the companions to go there. There might be a gameplay reason. All that kind of stuff. It's all by design. But in this case, we're okay with the NPCs pretty much going anywhere, except maybe behind, you know, this chair here. I don't want to go down there because they'll get stuck in there, unfortunately. I can just see it, especially the Patetron, it'll get stuck. And now to add new points, what we do, we need to turn this option now. Click on that one, click on that one. And now, here's the next part. Hold Control and hit right click, and you add a new triangle. Then you go ahead and click on those 2 points again. Hold Control, right click, you add another triangle. And then you slowly, over time, build up a little grid of where people can walk. And by doing it with triangles, you can actually pretty much get any kind of configuration of space. You know, you can make squares, you can make spheres. You can go ahead and make most of those places. If you want to fill a place in, select 3 points and hit A. Control, Control, right click, there we go. So when I'm adding a triangle, I'm not actually adding a triangle, I'm adding an extra point. So go ahead, I've got those two selected. And now Control right click adds a third point, but links it to the current 2 points. So therefore you get a triangle. And then you just do this for the entire place. As I said, it's very boring, but it's got to be done. It's essential. And there were mods at the start. Some of the ones I put out didn't have nav meshing. And it caused problems, you know, because people couldn't bring their NPCs and stuff. If you have an interior mod, by the way, and you don't nav mesh it, companions can't even enter the interior. So if you ever play a mod and your companion doesn't come with you into an interior cell, an interior loading area, it's probably because none of it is nav meshed. That's probably why. Either that, or they've actually put a restriction on the cell saying no companions. Sometimes that, but that would be down by choice rather than not nav meshing it. Okay, again, yeah, don't want to go too close to the wall because they'll get stuck on this thing, won't they? So yeah, actually, it is quite simple, really. And, you know, put some music on, chill out a bit, and just get all the nav meshing done. It's not that hard. It's just kind of perplexing to kind of get your head around the first time you do it. What are people saying in the thing? Final render. I draw an anime style, so accept it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've never been in anime. I've never been a senpai waifu or whatever it is that you people say. As I said, I don't really watch anime. There's no reason for that. I just don't really. I mean, when I was a kid, you know, I would watch like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. But as a style, I've never felt opponent attachment to it. You know, I've never thought, ooh, I'm going to watch that film because I love the anime style. You know, I've just thought, I'll watch that film because it looks like it's good. Whereas there are many people who watch anime because they purely love the style. But I do know lots about anime. Not as in terms of their stories, the anime stories, but in terms of how anime is made. Final render fun facts. Most anime, or at least classic anime, you know, kind of classic Japanese anime, is animated at 12 frames per second. Did you know that? 12 frames per second. And obviously, Hollywood cinema is 24 frames a second. And also, kind of Western animation is often like 24 as well, sometimes 20. And why is that, you may say? Because animating all the extra frames to do 25 has double the amount of work as 12 frames. And the Japanese audiences, or the Japanese corporations I should say, wanted to get as many episodes of their favourite shows out as quickly and as efficiently as possible. That's why you often see so many huge series on anime, because they literally have the same budget as, say, an American one, but they can get much more done quicker, because it's animated at 12 frames a second. Another thing which is interesting, a lot of the times it is quicker to animate as well, because the backgrounds are often done with still watercolours. Now they use that to create their own parallax scrolling. So rather than, say, in a Western animation, when you would kind of redo the same shot again and again, the same background, often it will use simple watercolour matte paintings, basically, same as Hollywood cinema, in order to make their backgrounds. And it's a very distinctive look. You know, the kind of anime-style watercolour backgrounds. And also, in a way, that kind of comes from manga as well, I suppose. But, yeah, is what it is. Yeah. So there's some anime facts for you. There's some anime facts for you. Also, one more final fact about anime. Even though, as I said, I don't really watch anime. The laws on animation, in general, are actually much less strict in terms of censorship than actual cinema. I know that sounds obvious, but it's true. Otherwise, you wouldn't get anime films like Grave of the Fireflies and stuff like that, you know? Just wouldn't happen with it. You wouldn't be able to make that film with a real child actor. But a film like Grave of the Fireflies about children dying of radiation poisoning slowly in the aftermath of the bombs in Nagasaki. Very lovely film, by the way. No, I'm kidding. It's a horrible film, but it's a masterpiece. You wouldn't be able to do that with a real child actor. You know, like you just legally wouldn't be allowed to put a child through the same situations that they needed to for this film. To do it properly, to do it justice. So we do it in anime. And you can do it then. You can do it then. Anime facts with final render. All done. Excellent stuff. There we go. Go ahead and do this little bit of nav meshing here. See, the nav meshing is nearly done. As I said, it's kind of boring to do sometimes. But it doesn't take too long. And it is essential to do. This should also mean that the Protectron and stuff should also start walking properly. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, I'm just going to actually do some more recording here. You know, go ahead and record me doing the nav meshing. As I said, I don't really want to have them go back that way. Because they will get stuck. They will. They really, really will. I guarantee it. Okay, and for stairs. Stairs are actually pretty easy as well. Go ahead and line those points up. Line up 2 points right on the edge of stairs. And you literally just make a ramp. It is that simple. You know, there's no... You don't have to, like, say, assign a menu to say nav mesh these stairs and stuff. And I believe there are some ways to kind of automatically nav mesh a place. But it's finicky. It doesn't always work. And also, doing it by eye, it's just... It's much less hassle. Because if you try to do it automatically and it goes wrong somehow, you can spend ages trying to work out why it's not working. But if you just do it manually, you know, just put up with it, put the effort in, and then it just works fine. You know? Because automatic things are often never as good. Never as good as doing it by eye. You know, obviously some things are just too big to quantify. Obviously, like computers and stuff, you couldn't manually do all the calculations a computer does to be able to render video games and pictures and stuff. But you'll be able to go ahead and do it for just little things like this. Then yeah, Don't leave a computer to try to design an environment for you, because it'll always get it wrong. There we go, and a little nav meshing right there. I'm going to make them go up to the cooker. Boop, there we are. And kind of get rid of some of these stray points and stuff like that. Or also, top tip as well, if you want to nav mesh something easily, make it a flat environment. That makes it much easier. Definitely does. Going to do that, and there we go. Drop that there. Sweet. Okay, so what are people saying? Okay, Reva05 says, anime doesn't suck. No, I never said it sucked. I just don't watch it. You know? I never said it sucked. Just said I don't watch it. And there is a difference. Because I can appreciate cinema. You know, obviously I studied cinema. I worked in... Well, I didn't work in cinema, but I worked in video, corporate video, sports industry video, now YouTube stuff as well, internet video. I like video. And part of understanding why you like certain things is about actually analysing why you don't like certain things. Like, why don't I like anime? Main reason why... Well, no, I didn't say I don't like anime. I just don't watch it. But one of the reasons why I don't really watch anime is because often it's almost feels very unapproachable. You know, because often series are like 14 series long and stuff like that. Kind of like Star Trek in a way. You know, it's very inapproachable in that sense. But also there are things like... what was I going to say? Sometimes I don't like this style. The eyes do freak me out a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, they can be cute. But when you get, like, a scary anime character with scary eyes, you know, they're freaky. By design, of course. Okay, let's go ahead and put up some points right there. And make another big triangle there. So it's all about making triangles. The internet is a series of triangles. Solstry says, I did, but I didn't hear you say yes or no. I'm sorry for asking 2 times. Well, the answer is no. I'm not going to make the XCOM characters tonight. There we go. I'll put those there. Almost done. And we've almost got it all the nav meshing done now. I'm going to put a point there, put a point there, put a point there, and boom, big point right there. Alright. And we can go ahead and make our own points and stuff. Like that. Because as long as you've got 2 points, you can eventually add a 3rd point and then make it into a triangle. Which is what you need to actually navigate the environment appropriately. Almost done. I'll put that right there. I hope you guys aren't too bored by this section. Because it is kind of a boring section, but there are still 45 people watching. So yeah, that's not bad. We've been pretty much stuck at 45. You know, where have all the people been? That's really what I want to know. You know, it's been a very slow stream. You know, we've had 45 people watching. We've had 1 donation from Mr. Doom Guy, which is awesome. Thanks very much for that, buddy. A couple of new subscribers. And this is the last one. Maybe it's just because, you know, it's been 7 days and stuff like that, and people just want to see the final video, which obviously I'll be able to start editing tomorrow, presumably. Gotta do that there. Put that there. There we go. Nav meshing done. Nav meshing done. So it's all one continuous mesh. And everywhere we want people to go, they can now go. Sweet stuff, right? Sweet stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And get ready to turn my camera back on. Camera, camera, camera. Boom! There we go. There we go. Bring back my camera. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so save. Push to save. And turn off the recording. And quit the creation kit. Quit the creation kit. Whew. Mod mostly done. As I said, there might be 1 or 2 things I do tomorrow to kind of fix it up and things like that. But mod mostly done. Let's go ahead and go in game. See if there's anything that immediately needs to fix or stuff I'll fix off stream. Yeah. Got my peasant stick here. And let's get some shots, shall we? Let's get some shots. Shot, 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 shot. Cam Enright says, how long does it usually take to edit a bit of a mod's video? Oh, it depends when you ask me, really, because it used to be that it would take several days, but I actually got pretty fast at it, because I've obviously done it for so long, so therefore it would take like an entire day, maybe, just 1 day rather than 3. But that being said, though, this one has been shot very differently. I just recorded huge chunks of section because we were live streaming it, rather than recording just what I needed. So it might take a bit longer to kind of sort through, you know, the like 2, 3, 4 hour files. But, you know, we'll get it all done. We'll get it all done. I aim to get it all done. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. So now that that is done, let's go ahead and jump in-game. Make sure the mod is on. Indeed it is. And then we can go ahead and see what the mod looks like. For all we know, it might not even work. You know, it might be way too bright. There might be bits floating everywhere and stuff like that. This is all stuff we need to consider. Because it's what it is, you know? It's modding, you know? It might not be right first time. If it's right first time, then that's pretty darn awesome, to say the least. Oh, what have we got there? Crystal Gear Gaming has donated £5 through Super Chat. Oh, that is awesome. Crystal. Crystal Gaming Gear. Make that 2 donations, you beautiful person. Looking forward to the mod. Oh, Crystal. That is awesome. Thanks so much. That is very, very kind of you. Crystal. Everyone chant Crystal for donating £5 into the chat. That is absolutely fantastic. There we go. We've got 2 donations now. That is absolutely brilliant indeed. Anyone else want to chip in, you know, before we wrap up the stream? That would absolutely be brilliant. Yeah, we've got everyone chanting Crystal. Thank you very much, Crystal. That is absolutely epic. I want to launch the script extender, please. I want to launch that one, please, Bob. Excellent stuff. So go ahead and okay that. I know the looks menu may be slightly wrong because I've got to update the thingamajig. And of course, once again, Fallout 4 has opened up on the other monitor. The monitor I use to monitor the chat and stuff. Thanks. Thanks for that. Close out Fallout 4 there. I need to go ahead and adjust its file, don't I? You know, it's kind of IP config file to open on this monitor. I don't know why it doesn't remember. I've set it to read only and all that stuff, so it shouldn't ever write and stuff. Crystal Gear Gaming says, this is the best community ever. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Goddamn right. And Cam Enright is flashing my Steam ID in the chat. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to accept any friend invites in the Steam. You know, I'm not, because I'd like to keep my Steam separate from the YouTube guys, you know? Does that make sense? I'm sure you can agree with that. I'd like to have some personal time sometimes when I'm gaming. Okay, so now, what am I doing? I need to go ahead and find the document to go ahead and alter that. I'm basically finding the Fallout 4 game directory file, but I've got to open up on the other monitor because I don't want people to see my personal files. Not that there's anything that bad. Ashkeen1Kirk says, redo your batteries in your car, so... Huh? Not sure I followed that entire thing. I guess that was either for someone else, or I didn't actually see some of the message there. So just looking for my games. I wish they would just pull all the folders for every game in one folder. I mean, Steam is getting good at that, but still sometimes developers insist on putting stuff into there. That is the wrong one. Now for custom. Here we go. See there. iLocation X minus 1920 by 0. Just get rid of that minus. That's all I want. That's all I want. Now don't change that again. I don't know why. I set that document to read only. Okay. Katniss PSN says, all the renderlings. Good times. You're goddamn right. We got all the renderlings in here. How are we doing, renderlings? I do like that name. I do like that name. Laura Elshon says, personal boundaries are essential and respectful, final. Thank you very much. Someone on the internet finally gets it. Okay, Shay Gore of Second Account says, I like anime, deal with it. Is there an anti-anime argument going on? It's fine. I don't want people telling people that they are wrong for liking certain cartoon styles. You know what I mean? You say it that way, it sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? There we go. Not only that, but anime is actually pretty mainstream now, so, whatever. So now, let's try launching it now. For some reason, I didn't want to open that second time. Yep, I know. Looks menu's outdated. Open up on this monitor. Please? There we go. Hey. Meow Gamer says fan art is going good. Oh, that is awesome. You know, just make sure you maybe share it on Twitter or go into my Discord and share it there, something like that when it's done. That's very nice. You know, I'll retweet it and stuff like that. It's very, very kind of you indeed. How are you doing it, by the way? Are you drawing it? Are you doing it in Photoshop? How are you doing it? I'm curious. Actually, no. Surprise me. Don't tell me. Surprise me. There we go. So let's go ahead and jump into this save here. Oh yeah, I looked it up, people. I looked it up. Do you remember we had that issue where some objects were floating even though they shouldn't be? I did some reading on it, and it turns out you have to start a new game for it to not do that. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. And we got a notification there. What have we got? Cam Enright donated $1. Oh, dude, that is awesome. And says, anime girls are the best. Cam-E. 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 Cam-E donating $1 to PayPal. That is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Thanks very much, Cam Enright. That is very, very kind of you. Indeed. Always helps. Always goes a long way. Pat Wright says, put on cool goggles. By the power of anime. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Alright. And to tell you the truth, I think it's so much of a style as to why I don't really watch a lot of anime, or just the fact that it's very long series. It's like I said, because a lot of the stuff that I really like is very much based on anime. Yeah. As for example, I might copy a battle royale, but it's actually hidden underneath all of the copies here. Yeah, there we go. You like Fortnite? You like battle royale games? You like Battlegrounds? You know, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds? Watch the actual battle royale movie based on a manga. What can I say? What else is there? The Matrix. Very manga. Very manga is The Matrix. Everything like that. Alrighty, so here we go. So here we go. The potential is standing there, so protect and serve. He's not walking into a table anymore, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, for some reason, the frame rate doesn't get better until we go ahead and, like, you know, activate the free camera, and then it suddenly gets better, you know? There we go. So now I'm really curious. Yeah, for some reason, it's only laggy when we're streaming Fallout 4 when we're actually in, like, third or first person. But we go ahead and put the free camera on, and then all of a sudden everything works. Oh yeah, there's a mole rat. He's there. Alright, so, oh, he stands up. I never knew that. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get the character to stand right here. Stand right there. It's time for your shot. There we go. Try to click on her in case I need to rotate the camera, or rotate the character, I should say. Need to get at an angle to where we're not actually clicking on anything else. This can look a bit weird, people. But basically, since there's like low-hanging fog and stuff in the environment, there we go. Often it clicks onto the fog rather than the character. So now, TFC, remember our console commands? TFC activates the free camera. SUCSM1 activates the camera speed we want. SUCSM changes the speed, and then the number dictates the speed. And then TM turns the menus on and off. There we go. Now we've got a free camera. And I obviously do all of my free camera shots using the Xbox 360 wired controller for the PC, because you get much more stable shots using this. So yeah, because Fallout 4 is lagging a little bit, I don't think I'll actually do too many actual shots here, but I'll obviously do lots more tomorrow, kind of off stream. But right now, we'll just kind of look at what we've done. You know, we'll look at what we've done. So, with a little more rat here. Is Pat Rat still here? Is Pat Rat still here? I believe Pat Rat is still here. This is you, Pat Rat. That's him, right there. And he actually is called that. Yeah, we've got the magazine, and we've got the teddy bear. We've got some glitching papers there. We might have to adjust those a little bit. With a little dog bed. What the dog meat? What are you doing on the cooker, dog meat? Dog meat, it's not time for bacon yet. Get off the cooker. Stupid dog. Okay, yeah, actually looking at the environment, you know, we'll just take a look at the stuff we've done. As I said, I won't record this, I'll do it tomorrow when everything is working good. Alright, so yeah, we've got the billboard there. Billboard looks good. I think I will try to adjust that a bit better, because as you can see, there is a tiny gap. It's not much, but it's bothering me now I've seen it, so I probably will adjust that tomorrow off stream. These grebes and stuff look good. As I said, they just build a little bit of character to the walls, rather than making the walls look really boring. We've got the sign posters and stuff, they look good. That shelf was already there, that crate was already there. The monitor pattern looks really good. Actually, that looks really convincing. You can't tell that we've actually covered up the edges and stuff, can we? Can't tell that. Shea Agoraf's second account says, you all should feel bad for me because I'm lonely. Well, if I'm honest, dude, we're not going to feel bad for you because you're lonely. But we will try to help you if you are. You know what I'm saying? will feel happy that you're here. Because if you're here, you're not lonely. You know? You got friends here. If you're here, you're not lonely. Do you get me? Do you get me? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our food and stuff. Yeah, that all works. You see, we actually did get some kind of institute stuff to go ahead and put on the shelves and stuff like that. That way, everything is fantastic. Alrighty, so what about over here? Yep, everything there in the kitchen looks good. We got all the washing up and stuff. What about in the fridge? Yep, the fridge works. You know, all the food is still in there. That's fantastic. We've got the toilet. We'll actually have to test that to see if we actually can sit on the toilet and if it says toilet. You know? But I like that. That looks good. Oh, yeah, and the Protectron has walked down here, which means the nav mesh is also working, which is absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, that entire bottom area I think is good. I like that bottom area. The bed's there. It works. Everything is good. We have got the laboratory. Do you remember? It feels like ages ago since we made the laboratory, doesn't it? Feels like ages ago. Feels like absolutely ages ago. But it's there. What else have we got? People talking in the chat. Yeah, we got President Papa Gazebo says, have you ever played D&D Final? No, I have not ever played Dungeons and Dragons. But, you know, I actually have watched some. I've watched some. I believe the guys at Yogscast have done some D&D stuff. The guys at Funhouse have done some D&D stuff. I like watching it. But I've actually never tried it. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. Because I've actually got a huge collection of the, you know, the fighting fantasy books. You know, the do-your-own-adventure storybooks when you roll dice and stuff. I've got a bunch of them. I love them from my childhood. Yeah, as I said, you see, some objects are still floating. But apparently, if you start a new game, they're not there. How's the machete, says Katniss. The machete's there. Oh, no, it's not Havoc enabled. So, in other words, it fell down. Well, you know, the point still stands. The point still stands. It's there. Terminal is there still. Virgil's standing there. I actually made Virgil stand still. That's why he's not moving and stuff. Okay, but, yeah. It all looks good. It really does look good. Which is awesome. Also, another thing to take into consideration is that if you've already grabbed that magazine, it won't even be floating anyway. So, there you go. Let's go ahead and enter the lag vision. And actually see some of this stuff. Yep, the bed works. You can go ahead and sleep on that. Oh, what was up? Ah, you see, we've got a little light effect floating in the air. You see that? That light effect, which is dead center of the screen, that's probably meant to be attached to those lights over there. That's something to fix for tomorrow. Okay, so. Oh, what do you want, dog meat? What about this toilet? It does say toilet! Sit on it! Yes! Yes! Do you know the way to the toilet? Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Why is that so funny? Why is that so funny? I don't know. That's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. I gotta stand up again. Fantastic stuff. Alright, there's a fridge door open probably. Oh, dog meat, don't close that. Yep, fridge door opens just fine. Gonna close through there. That's normal. Oh! The laser gun. We made a laser gun, didn't we? I want to check this. Oh, it says Fawkes' Gatling gun. That's a good sign. It says steel right now, so we'll pick it up last. If I move the radar away, does the... No, that also says steel. Tell you what, quick save it. I don't think I'm stealing from Virgil, am I? Am I? Okay, steal the rat away. Oh, yep, that does anger him. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah. Don't steal stuff. Don't steal stuff, people. Late to the fallout, says Final. Why is the toilet so close to the bed? In case you need to use the toilet in the middle of the night. That's simple. And also because I know the bed actually has some important scripting stuff, so I don't really want to move that. That's the real answer. But yeah, moving the rat away did indeed trigger the body part. Okay, and try this. Never made a weapon in Fallout before, so let's see what happens. Okay, it didn't say nice or something when I grabbed it. But it did indeed grab the weapon. Fawkes' Gatling laser. The price is correct. The damage is correct. Yeah, that works. That actually works. That's pretty cool. Okay, so. Shayagorov. I'm going to be serious. Look at what you just wrote in the chat. Remove that. And don't say anything of that sort again. Alright? It's your only warning. Anyways. See what else we can go ahead and see. When the game actually loads up again. But yeah, besides that, everything's good. There's nothing really inherently broken. Really. There's just that one sign I want to adjust. And everything is good. And everything is good. You know what I'm saying? People are saying, can I go ahead and make stuff so that it's actually not stealable? No, so I can take it. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Because there's no point in making that gun if we just get killed immediately for grabbing it, you know? His nav mission appears to work, which is fantastic. That's fantastic indeed. Alrighty, so I guess that's it. I guess the mod's done. As I said, I'll do some more shots and stuff. Oh wait, actually. What about the cameras and stuff? Are they in place? Are the cameras on the ceiling? Where did we put some? Oh, there's one there. Yeah, the cameras are there. Oh, these lights aren't working. I thought these lights worked. Oh well, it's what it is. And the bodies are still here. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. There we go. Oh, really? Well, someone has hacked Shayagorov's account, has he? Is that what you're saying, Shayagorov? Well, frankly, I don't have any patience for people who are saying what you're saying. There we go. He's gone. He's not leaving comments on the chat anymore. I ain't interested in that. No, sirree. I'm very sorry that there had to be people like that in the chat, people. I'm very sorry. But if there's anything like that, then I'm not allowing it. Okay? Late to the Fallout says, thanks for showing the nav mission. I've been wondering about that. Yeah, there are kind of extra things and stuff you can do to make it a bit easier. You know, that was only a kind of very brief nav mission thing. But that's all I do. You know, that's all I do with it. I just kind of do it the simple way. Yeah, people are saying, Shayagorov's second account, please stop, you're spoiling my night. He's gone. He's gone, okay? I've got you guys, alright? I've got you, fam. Alright, so. There we go. Laura Alster says, closing the door on those poor skeletons is kind of cool. Hey, I didn't let them. Virgil's the one who didn't let them in. Virgil's the one who didn't let them in. Not me. Not me. If you play Fallout 4, you've done much worse. I'm sure you have. Alrighty, so. Yeah, that's a mod done. We made a mod, people. And obviously, it's going to take a long time to go ahead and edit that video, I'm sure. And as I said, I'll do some more recording of it tomorrow. Get all the nice shots of it, you know, all the nice panning shots. But for some reason... what's going on with that? But for some reason, whenever I stream Fallout 4, it does lag a bit. I'm not sure why that is. You know, I tried to fix it a bit earlier and it was working okay. Maybe it's because we just spent so long in the creation kit and then try to do some gaming. You know, it's just filled up the RAM cache. And remember, I've still only got 8 gigs of RAM in this computer. I need 16. So that's probably why. Lewis Wright says, fix the flour and change it to an aluminium can. What do you mean? Oh, did the flour fall out of the can? Oh, okay. Okay, so Katniss PSN says, nature of the internet, unfortunately, there's still a lot of renderlings here. Yeah, unfortunately, it is the way it is. You know, there are some people who just don't get it. You know, they feel as if because they don't have their real name and stuff available and you're not talking face to face with someone, then they can just get away with whatever's saying. But, you know, if there's eventually someone who can make them be quiet, then, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm not having someone spoil these streams for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair on everyone. It's definitely not fair on me, who works hard to make these. And it's really not fair for you guys who come to enjoy them. Not only that, but people donate and stuff to see these things going, and then there's someone just trying to be mean and upset people deliberately. And there's no point to it. No point to it. Alrighty, so. Rogue Agent 98 says, thanks for the stream. I always wondered how modding was done. Well, there you go. That was obviously a brief thing. That was only really going ahead and doing some decorating environment, and we also made some new guns, and we also made some new models. Kind of technically speaking. Kevin Diaz says, when is this project going to be finished? Well, technically it is done now. You know, the actual mod is done, and I just need to go ahead and film the rest of it and maybe fix one or two little things with it, and then it's done. So that's fantastic. President Papa Gazebo said I upgraded to 16 gig. It's a very wide decision. Yeah, obviously, when I was on the old CPU, when I was on DDR3, I had 16 gig, and that was totally fine. But I only don't have 16 gig right now, because DDR4 RAM is so expensive right now. Why? Copper shortage. Why? Cryptocurrency mining. That's why. You want to buy a graphics card for a gaming computer? You ain't getting one. Some of them, in many places, they're like to be an extra third of the price because of Bitcoin farming. Is what it is. Is what it is. You know, I obviously don't want anyone to lose money and stuff like that, but I also want to be able to get graphics cards cheaper. So I really hope that eventually we get some kind of compromise with that. You know, all it would take is for like Nvidia to basically design a special, or not just Nvidia, but also AMD, to make a mining card. You know, a mining card. One that's maybe not very good for gaming, but is absolutely fantastic for mining. Make it cheaper than the gaming cards as well. And then, you know, gaming cards can go ahead and drop down in price again, and the miners can go ahead and buy as many of these mining cards as they want. I'm obviously not a computer engineer, so I don't know how difficult that would be. I don't really know what the practicalities of such a thing is, but if possible, then it's possible. Okay, so, President Papa Gazebo says, yeah, finding a good deal on RAM was tough. Yeah, I know, man. I've got the, I went for expensive RAM, granted. You know, I went for the Corsair Dominator 4 Platinum. In fact, I've actually got a video of me building my new PC that I uploaded like 2 weeks ago, something like that. And you can see the entire computer build. And I've got Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM in there, which is very nice RAM. Very nice RAM indeed. Okay, so what else are people saying? Reva05 says, hey meow, make the Morat wear a collar. So he says Pat Rat. Oh, you telling me about the... No, don't tell me about the fan art. I want to see it for myself. Don't tell me about the fan art. Simon Cox says, I have 64 gigabytes of memory. Is it DDR4 clocked to 3000 megahertz? Can you throw some my way? Yeah, as I said, I've only got the 8. And that was purely a financial decision. You know, it wasn't like a actual decision in terms of the actual computer build. Ideally, I would like to get it, but it's like £200 for 16 gig of RAM. It's a lot of expensive. All right. I'm very happy that's done. Are you happy that's done? I'm happy that's done. Because, as I said, 1 or 2 little things to fix with it, but it actually is done and it works. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be saying, what about like PlayStation 4 and stuff like that? I'll have to test it on PlayStation 4 as well. And if it works on PC and it works on PlayStation 4, then it'll almost certainly work on Xbox as well, you know. Lewis Wright says, I'm getting Subnautica next month. Any final tips? Or any tips final? Yeah, go ahead and watch everything we've done in Subnautica. You'll probably learn more by watching all the playlists of Subnautica than you will by reading a guide or something like that. Killing Man has just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much for that, buddy. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for subscribing. Everyone welcome Killing Man. That is awesome. Okay, so what else are people saying in the chat? Simon Cox says, yeah, it's DDR4. Yep, very expensive at the minute. Also because, you know, it's modern RAM, so of course it's going to be expensive. Candice PSN said, with the 100 mod limit on PlayStation 4, is it possible to make a compilation... Sorry. Is it possible to make a compilation mod of all of your location edits? Let me think about this. Maybe. I don't actually have the raw files of them anymore, because I had to reformat my entire computer. But in theory, if I downloaded them all again off Bethesda.net, then yeah, I might be able to get it to work. But I've never tried that. You know, even though I'm the one who made the mod, Bethesda.net downloads might say, no, you're not uploading that file. That belongs to user final render, even though that's me, you know? I don't know. We'd have to see. We'd have to see about that. What else have we got? Yeah, people are just welcome Killing Man. That is absolutely awesome. Rogue Agent 98 says, what type of gaff do you live in? I don't actually know what that means. I'm sorry. I have no idea what that means. But anyways, yeah. I'll just take some very final questions from people, because it is midnight now. We streamed for an extra hour longer than I wanted to, because, you know, we might as well get it finished. So I'll take some last few questions. Whatever you want to ask about games, modding, internet stuff, anything like that. And then we can go ahead and start editing this tomorrow. Oh! Here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I thought about this. Last night, typically, you know, I try to get to sleep and it's like 3 in the morning. As I usually do. You any of you guys do that? You always think of stuff. Suddenly you're really motivated to do stuff at like 3 in the morning. God darn it. But yeah, I had a thought of something. What do you think? For streaming. Fallout. What do you think? The very first one. The very first one. Because obviously, you've all seen Fallout 4. And I can't really stream Fallout 4 because of the internet bandwidth and make it look too choppy and laggy. But the first one, I haven't played it. I've played it for 2 hours, you know, to just kind of get a feel of it, and it was fun. What do you think? I don't know how long the game is. I don't know how difficult it is to stream. I've actually got all the Fallout games, but I haven't played through Fallout 1, 2, and also Tactics. I haven't played through those. Okay, Parrot says, Final Render, put all location fix mods in one. Maybe, meaning I'm not Eleonora. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, you're just kind of storing that. Reva05 says, how big is the mod in terms of storage? Oh, I don't know, actually. Let's go ahead and find that out, actually. It's probably very small, because we didn't actually add anything to it. You know, we just kind of kept it all within the normal limits. Oh, yeah, people are saying yes to the regular Fallout playthrough. As I said, it would probably be entirely a streamed thing. Okay, Papa Gazebo says, do it, I've been playing it every time you streamed. Oh, well, that's ironic. Maybe you can start a new game and then we could play along at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just currently looking for the mod folders right now. What's the easiest way to find it? It's a Steam game, Steam apps, common, Fallout 4, data. Yeah, let's actually see. How big is this mod? So at the bottom. In terms of space, memory space, it is 134 kilobytes is the mod size. Is that alright? 134 kilobytes. I don't know what the memory limit on PlayStation 4 stuff is. I know it's a bit more generous on the Microsoft side, on the Xbox side, but I don't know what it is on PS4. And again, you know, 134 kilobytes. Surely that's alright, right? Hopefully it actually uploads to PlayStation 4. Hopefully. Because if there's any extra scripting in it that I haven't realised, say if I've accidentally added a script or altered a script, I would have to find a solution to that. But it should be okay. Candice PSN says, it sounds great. Suggest looking at patches and bug fixes for Fallout 1. I'll look into it. Typically stuff on Steam has already got all the latest patches already in there. And that's actually that's kind of the thing about Steam. That's why Steam was so revolutionary. Not only was it all the games in the marketplace, in one marketplace, by the way, but also games were always automatically updated. That's why Steam was so revolutionary in terms of a PC market. It's because games were always updated, always accessible, and all in one marketplace. And you can imagine how difficult that must be to comprehend the first time someone thought of it. Like, how on earth are we going to get every PC game in one market and have them always updated? Well, they found a way. They found a way. And honestly, it's pretty impressive. It really is. Okay, Reva05 says, wow, that's less than a megabyte. Yes, that is less than a megabyte. And you're not wrong. In fact, it's just over 1/10 of a megabyte, if you are curious. Yeah, it's all pretty good. It's all pretty good. I mean, stuff like that, generally speaking, doesn't take up too much memory. And the reason that is because we don't have extra textures. I mean, if we just had, let's say, like one extra texture at the normal resolution for a Fallout 4 texture, you're probably looking at like 8 megabytes for that mod, if we just have one texture. But obviously, there's no new external assets, no new sounds, no new scripts, no new textures. So it's just 134 kilobytes, which is good. Well, I actually had a friend in university, and he went to study sound technology. I obviously wanted to do camera stuff and visual effects. And I said, why is it that you like sound so much? He says, because the file sizes are so small. I can fit my entire year's worth of work on one tiny memory stick. So, yeah, good point, good point. Oh, what else have we got? Lewis Wright says, not a big fan at all for me because I'm on Xbox. I don't think I know what you mean, man. Oh, do you mean for Steam? I don't know. You should still be happy about it, you know? Oh, what else have we got? Crystal Gear Gamer says, try playing Saints Row 2 and say that. Huh? Huh? I think I know what you mean by that. Actually, do I have Saints Row 2? I tried to play it, but just... Oh, yes, of course, yes. I know what you mean now. Saints Row 2 just doesn't work, does it? There we go ahead and pull myself back. There we go. Yeah, I remembered. I actually did try to play Saints Row 2. I think I've got it here. Yeah, Saints Row 2. 8 minutes, because it didn't work. There are some other things which actually go ahead and make it a problem. But, you know, Steam, I mean... Typically speaking, it's different operating systems causes the problem. Like, here's a good example. Manhunt, for example. You guys play Manhunt? I've only got 36 minutes of it played here, but on PlayStation 2 I played it a lot. Despite the controversy, genuinely very good stealth game. Made by Rockstar, who made GTA and Red Dead Redemption and stuff, of course. Doesn't work by default on Steam, on Windows... That was on Windows 7 even, it didn't even work. Windows 10, it probably has a hissy fit. You had to download a load of series of patches yourself and stuff to do that. Also, What else was there? Max Payne, I believe, didn't work properly. Yeah, Max Payne didn't work by default in Steam. Didn't work at all. But also the big one, which you guys are very familiar with, which doesn't work in Steam, naturally, is Fallout 3. And why doesn't it work naturally? Because it was actually coded, hard-coded into the game, that it will only work if you only have a dual-core processor. The idea being that if you only have a single-core processor at the time, which was still fairly common, then it wouldn't let you play it. It would tell you to upgrade. But if you had a 4-core, or now I've got an 8-core, it won't let you boot up the game. You've got to go ahead and change some of the INO files in order to make it work with more than 2 cores. Very easy fix, but that's that. Alrighty, and there's also things like Fallout Tactics and stuff, which I have no idea even what that's about. I assume, is that just another Fallout game, or is it something else entirely? And also, if I remember correct, there was another game, another Fallout game, on PlayStation 2, I believe. It was called like Brotherhood of Steel, something like that. Fallout, Is it just called Brotherhood of Steel? Brotherhood of Steel PS2. I don't know if it actually was. Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, what have I got there? The Burning One has just subscribed. Hey, everyone, welcome to Burning One, everyone. What a cool dude coming up and subscribing. What a cool dude. But yeah, we do have a game here. Which came out on PlayStation 2. Yeah, PlayStation 2. Fallout. Brotherhood of Steel. Looks very different to any other Fallout game you've seen, doesn't it? It's actually, that one actually is published by Interplay still, who of course were the original developers of Fallout before Bethesda took it over for Fallout 3. Is that Vaz from Far Cry 3? I never thought of that. And that's What's-Her-Face from Fifth Element. Or Resident Evil. What's her name? Mila Jovovich, I think her name is. Yeah. Never played that. I never heard of Fallout until it was out on, what's it called, Fallout 3. And I only heard of that because obviously I had played Oblivion. That was my first experience with any kind of Bethesda games, I believe. I might be wrong about that. But, yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna be off now then, because obviously I've streamed for an extra hour in order to finish that mod. The mod is done. As I said, I'll do 1 or 2 little fixes tomorrow to kind of make it work and stuff, tidy it up a little bit, and also film all of the shots we need for the video. But besides that, I'm going to end it there, people. So, thank you very much for coming out to the stream, people. Very, very much thank you for that. You know, we've had 2 donators in here, so obviously not as much as normal, but I'm still extremely grateful for those 2 donators. That is absolutely fantastic. And I guess I will see you next time. I don't know when I'll next stream. I don't know when I'll next stream, because obviously tomorrow I'll be editing this video. I'll be working on editing this video all day tomorrow. So, that's that. And, what day is it even? What day is it even? It's Saturday now. Well, it's Friday yesterday. Yeah, I might see if I can stream on Monday or Tuesday, maybe. Because I want to get this video done. I want to leave a little bit of time for that to get views and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As I said, I'll be editing this all day tomorrow. And I'll see you around. Thanks very much for donating. Thanks very much for watching. If you're new, thank you very much for subscribing. It's great to see everybody watching. You know, we've had a pretty consistent 45 people watching all stream, which is really, really nice. And I'll see you around. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. I'll let you know and stuff what's happening on Twitter in terms of streams and stuff like that. And I'll see you around. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.